Who the hell is?
Hey, girl.
Hey, who is Dr. Phil?
I don't know. I saw someone else in the chat say it was Jess Beersey. I've seen her on a couple panels, but I don't entirely know who that is.
Okay. Interesting. Well, how's your day been? How was therapy?
It was good. It was a little sad.
Oh, because it was your last one?
Yeah.
No.
I told him I was going to miss him. He was like, you don't have to miss me.
Why is it your last one?
Because I've been in it for 6, almost 7 years, and he just thinks I'm ready.
Okay.
He said if I need him later, I can come back to him, but he thinks I'm good for now. He doesn't think I need him anymore.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, and I think all's been quiet so far.
Yeah, it's been real quiet.
I know. I'm waiting
for something to drop.
Me too. Well, I've been getting into it with this 1985 Michelle bitch. Whoever the fuck that weirdo ass bitch is. She's literally like, because she made a post and said, did Kenan know if Gypsy had the micro deletion? And all I said was, the family didn't know. We didn't find out until later or something like that. And she's like, shut up. You don't even talk to Ken. Ken doesn't even talk to you. He doesn't come see you. Gypsy's not going to tell you nothing.
Who
Like, all
said
this shit.
that
And I'm
to you?
like, huh?
Who said that to you?
1985 Michelle.
Is this recent? I'm sorry, I have a 4-year-old over here arguing with me because he wants me to spank his ass in.
Yes, it's as recent as like an hour ago. It's on her page. She posted a post of something like, did Ken know about Gypsy's micro deletion? And it's in the comments there. And I'm like, bitch, you know nothing about us. Like, nothing.
What the fuck?
I know. I think it's diabolical that a fucking stranger on the internet really can convince themselves that they actually know more about somebody than the own family members.
Right.
I had a conversation like that earlier today with somebody, and I said, so, do you know Ken personally? Are you saying that you and Ken are friends and go way back? Because Ken's about the most credible source I've seen around here, I must say. Seems like everything about Ken's as fucked up as that person he chose to breed with. I said, because he says this, that, and the 25th about Autumn, it makes it real? Okay, well, I'm sorry. I think that he's about the most dishonest person I've seen out of the whole group, other than the one he bred with.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, if we were so not close and we were so just, what's that word? Of stray or whatever.
Estranged.
Estranged. Then why the fuck would he be texting me? Oh, you betrayed your brother. You did. Like, why would he text me anything like that if we never talked? Right. Why would it be any of this?
Why would you have a text message where you're telling him that Sheena and his chick are showing your fucking lady bed?
Exactly.
If that were the case, he would have came out here and denounced you as a sister. He would have said, that girl ain't my sister.
Exactly.
I don't know who the hell he is.
Exactly. Now, the only reason why Kenan came out the way he did is because Kenan told me in 2024, if we were going to say shit about Gypsy, then he's not, then we're done. He's cutting us off. He doesn't, we won't have anything to do with him. And I tried that for 2 years. So he's pissed off that I fucking said something. He's like, dude, as long as I am saying something, then it's a problem. And it doesn't matter if it's good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't want me to say shit.
Well, that's the other thing, because I've even brought that up a few times, how sometimes you're defending Gypsy.
Yeah, it's like he really loves that money, or like he's really scared. I think it might just be a mixture of he might not have said something or told
I think he got
things.
himself in too deep, and he doesn't know how to get out of it.
Right.
Hey, man, did you guys see Messi today? Messi got knocked off the panel and fucking blocked by her own fucking people. It was kinda funny.
Good.
And guess
Good.
why?
Why?
The big docs. She was doxing. She put out, she doxed Lady V's full phone number, etc., etc. Was asked to stop, and I heard people gracefully say, in this community, our rule is blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, people were like, is Messi blocked? They were like, sorry. I think it was on Coco's panel, and Coco was like, I'm sorry, but we don't do that here. And I was like, ha ha, you are, she thinks she's untouchable, you idiot.
She's never untouchable. She's stupid. I think people are
Definitely
finally
got
starting to
brain
catch on.
rot. Definitely does.
Yep, I think people are starting to catch on. I know that this whole Michelle thing, like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk my shit because I want to. Like, I'm tired. You know how long and how hard it
This
was
heat
to
got
stay
me
quiet
talking
for
shit.
2 years? 2 years. And so she was asking about the micro deletion, and I can tell y'all, I said I couldn't speak for Ken, but I can say for at least for me and a few of the siblings and like really close family members, as in like had been on the show, we didn't find out about that micro deletion, like as in because Gypsy didn't confirm it until after Aurora was born.
Right.
Now, I don't know if Ken knew, now there were rumors, but Gypsy denied them and did not confirm them until after Aurora was born. To us, at least. And she got upset about that. And was like, Ken doesn't tell you shit, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if Ken knew about it. Because she's trying to basically say Ken's a pedo or a PD3DO,
I saw
whatever.
that. I saw that thing. I think I might have even sent it to you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Exactly. She's trying to say he's like that if he knew that Gypsy had a micro deletion that made her childlike.
Well, how does that make Ken feel? I mean, while you're sitting up lying on folks, buddy, now motherfuckers coming out with some shit about you, big guy.
Exactly. And it's like I said, it's not like I'm trying to defend, even though I don't owe him any fucking defense. I'm trying to defend him and our family because people are trying to come in against or after our family when our family literally has not been in the spotlight. It's been Gypsy's family in the fucking spotlight. It's Gypsy's family members that y'all fucking know, not Kennan's family. And we haven't been like that. I'm the first one that fucking spoke out on Kennan's side. And they're acting like our family has just been like this whole way, and we're all just trash and but man, fuck y'all. And fuck you for like even thinking that somebody's family is not allowed to say anything
Well, how
or
can you be compared to a schmurderer? That's the trash.
thank you.
That part is trash.
Exactly. That's trash. But again, like,
Well, and with the P3DO thing, they did that to Ryan also.
right. And again, like, I'm sorry, but you think that you have the right to come up on this app and talk all this shit about somebody's family or talk good shit about somebody's family, but those people you're talking about don't have the fucking right to be on this app talking about shit, or it's for clout or it's for money. Your delusional, like, brain, it's diabolical at that point. Like, ooh, I almost said the R word. It's insane.
Don't say the R word.
Like, I don't get it. How you could convince yourself that you hold that much importance over somebody you literally don't know.
People just rolling in here because they hear you raising your voice, and they're like, "Oh my God,
Well,
there's some
good.
tea. Here comes Autumn talking about something." Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just talking about us not knowing that. I mean, the way people want to come at me, like, it's like they're mad that I'm Kennan's family,
Yeah.
that I'm his sister. Like, bitch, fuck you. I was quiet for 2 years. I kept it cute for 2 years. There's a lot of shit that happened in those 2 years that I wanted to fucking speak up on. Again, I was keeping it cute for my brother, and now I don't
Do you
care.
know who Lucy Lou is?
No. Let me see. Hold on. No, Lucy Lou, are you running up? Who are you?
Did.
It's probably an accident. Probably an accident.
I was like, I never seen you before.
But yeah, I think Ken just wanted to mess around with Gypsy for a little while, but then he dug himself too deep, got her pregnant.
Yeah, I don't know if he really had intentions
I don't
of.
think he did. Like
Yeah,
when we were
no.
having that conversation yesterday, like about the birth control and everything, I really don't think, had she told him the truth about that, I don't think he would have done the things to try to make a baby with her. You know? Like
Exactly.
if she said, Ken, let's try for a baby, I don't think he would have been with it.
No, he wouldn't have. See, now when he let us know, or when he called me personally to let me know that he was back with Gypsy, he said that, I mean, their rough plans were like at least letting the divorce go through. And because I had asked about babies, and I was like, don't get her pregnant. And he's like, no, 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 no. Not, at least not before the divorce is over or finalized or something like that. And my mom told him, I think Rod even told him. And yeah, that weekend, I guess, is whenever he
Well,
did
that's
it.
when
I
all the
really
stuff
don't
went
think that he did. Like, I don't, we've never asked him if there was protection used and it just didn't work. Or Gypsy was told us that she was on birth control and she missed a day. I didn't ask Kenan, well, did you still use protection? It's like, don't need the image. But like if it was, that's kind of like, I just want to know, because if it wasn't, then that's more responsibility on him. But if it was, I would
Girl, your
really want
Lucy
to know
Lou
that.
is still up here trying to get in.
I really want to know that. We'll see.
Wondering food will
What's up, Lucy?
with the unbearable pain that comes with that, and they need our help.
Lucy.
What
Hello,
happened?
Lucy.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm always on here. My pitch used to be a little wearing leopard fur. I just changed it, so no one recognizes me now.
Okay.
What'd you say?
She said she changed her profile picture so no one recognizes her now. She's in here a lot, she said.
Oh, I didn't recognize her as Lucy Lou anyway.
So where are you from, Lucy?
Arizona. It is
Okay.
freaking hot. Dying.
Okay. Yeah. So do you have any questions, or are you just wanting, was
I
it an
agree with
accident?
everything. No, just listening
Okay. Do you want us to drop you from the panel?
to you. Agree with what you're saying.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hey, Pam.
Thank you.
Hey, Pam. Oh my God.
I just made a whole bunch of TikTok shop sample videos, so when I post them, you better go like them. Damn it.
Damn sure will.
Oh, I sure will.
Thanks.
I'm
They're
thinking
just,
about getting that the dog trimmer for your dog's
Dude,
nails.
I'm literally not getting any of my TikTok shop. Like, I'm getting offers from like the place, the freaking samples, whatever, and then not getting them. I don't get it.
are you applying? You might not be clicking the right box. It took me a while to figure it out too.
Okay, well,
Oh,
you're gonna
what?
have to
Is he
tell
gonna
me.
do commercials too, like Pam talking about?
Well, I mean,
Yep.
they're sending me like offers of free samples to try this, product, and fuck yeah, some of them, shit.
Yeah. How do you think I dress myself?
Right. Plus, I'd
Because,
rather like build far from this shit. Like,
yeah.
this is just, my opinion on family. I'm
Well,
not
and I can help you make money.
exactly. Let's see, hold on. She's asked to be up before and it was an accident. So just ignore it.
Missouri hit me up today and she goes, "You got some weird fucking bitch trolling you?" Because she saw some of my tiki-talky stuff. And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Damn, you got somebody that must be jealous of you." And I was like, "Yeah, of all people, you jealous of Judy, you weird bitch, messy Mimi."
Oh yeah. Mimi, dude, and she can't help herself. And she cannot help herself. I'm sorry.
I mean, she
She
can't,
ran.
and it's obvious.
She ran with that shit. Like, I haven't seen Pretzi. Have y'all seen Pretzi?
Saw a
No, I
picture of her on a
invited her.
plane with her dog.
Not today.
I invited her though.
Saw her on in a picture in a plane with her dog, and I don't know if
When?
that's today. If you, I sent it to you.
No.
What? Oh, you did. And you thought it was AI?
I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, AI is so real. I'm telling you, my daughter had that AI bum in her kitchen, and I said, "The fuck is that dude?" Well, that's your friend. He said he was. No, motherfucker ain't my friend. And I said, "Is that AI?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Shut up! AI gonna cause somebody to go to the joint.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna get their ass hung up with that fucking AI, putting somebody where they really weren't."
Mm-hmm.
Well, then. I really hope
Yes.
that
Oh,
Michelle.
so last night somebody hit me up and I could barely speak because I was laughing so hard. They were like, "Hey man, I just heard Messi on a panel. She's on a panel talking about today her kid is 13. How long has he been 13? How many years?" I said, "Oh shit, about a couple now."
That's actually frightening. Has anybody laid eyes on this child?
Mm-mm.
Not I.
I've
I don't know.
never.
I've seen crazy stories where, children that have been missing for years aren't even realized are missing for years.
But
Yeah.
if it's your child's birthday, why the fuck are you on TikTok and not celebrating with them? Oh yeah, victim.
Mhm. Exactly. Well, you know what I did
Ain't
because
nobody talking about her kids. What we said was it was funny because somebody said she mentioned her child being 13, and the person said, "How long have they been 13?" So if you're having a problem with what I said, I mean, there's a lot of lives where you can go where there's
Messy
miserable
Mimi,
fuckers.
that Dominique, it's Messy Mimi Lou Who, True Crime Fight Club or True Crime Fight, whatever.
And
Um,
damn it, Mimi.
and damn it,
Messy
Mimi.
Mimi. And I say
Sometimes
M-E-M-E.
she's under her husband's account, Billy something. Gotta
Also
watch
has
out for that.
Gloria.
Yeah.
Jesse's or Jerry Springer season 2, episode 12, something like that.
Yep. She's
No,
on there too. So before we get
episode
carried
20.
away,
It's season 26, episode 9.
there you go.
Okay, thank
Season
you.
26, episode 9. Now, before we go further, there is a girl, gosh, I just know her TikTok name. I'm lagging on her actual name. It's Justice for Camberly. And I'm going to put it up real quick. But her story, I can't tell her story without crying. So you're going to have to go watch and look at her page. But she lost her 2-year-old to an inattentive driver. Her story is she remembers because they came to a red light. She looked back and asked her daughter something, and then she woke up in the hospital. She knows nothing. And it was terrible. And the guy faced no legal repercussions because in Kentucky there's no law against inattentive driving, and so it's been years, and again he's faced no legal repercussions, and he's not even showed any remorse for it at all. So I'm gonna put her thing up real quick. um spin anyways. Okay, this is her TikTok. Hold on, let me expand the boxes. Whoopsie.
Is the girl okay?
No, she lost her daughter.
Oh no.
Yeah, she did not make it.
Poor baby.
Read it.
Yeah.
It's too small. What's her name?
Huh? I'm pulling it up.
Oh, okay, my.
Whoopsie. There we go. So her name is Justice for Cam. It's at Emotionless, but it's LYYSS. That's her TikTok. And then, or let me know when y'all are ready, and I'll move it up to the Facebook because she wants everybody to follow her Facebook page as well. I mean, it's like, oh my God, I'm telling you. And she has another little girl, and she really struggles with, because the little girl's about to turn 2. So she's really struggling. She's terrified, basically.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got this little midget guy over here just in my ear yapping, and I didn't hear what happened to them.
So this mom lost her 2-year-old to a inattentive driver. He wasn't under the influence that I know of. It wasn't that. It was just he was on his phone, not paying attention, and hit no brakes, and just smashed into the back of him, completely put the back of the car to the
Oh,
front of the
how
car.
horrible!
And the baby was in there, and she lost her baby. And he faced no legal repercussions. He's not gotten in any trouble, and he shows no remorse. So I
That's
promised that I
horrible.
would share her page and her story. You would have to go to her page to get the full story because it's sad and I can't do it. But
Do
and I
you
just
do you
don't
know
know.
her personally or no?
Well, I don't know her in real life. I've followed
Okay,
her on TikTok for years since
okay.
like it started, and I always like I told her I would share her stuff, and I have before, but I just didn't have a voice. And now that I do have a voice that can spread and reach more people, I messaged her today and told her that I would do it again, and she thanked
Did they
me.
charge this dude?
No, he's gotten in no trouble.
Oh, how sad! Because he wasn't under the
Can
influence,
she go after him
etc.
for wrongful death?
I don't know. Right now, she's just trying to get it reopened because they closed the case. There's no law in Kentucky that said what he was doing was illegal. So,
That
yeah.
happened in Arizona. I work at a doggy daycare, and we have all these bicycle people who come and drop their dogs off before they go riding. Well, they're all together riding across a bridge, and this guy just kind of falls asleep, whatever, and runs them over and kills half of them. He
Mm.
didn't get a day in jail.
Nope. Didn't get anything because there's nothing against the law that says you can't text or be on your phone while driving. So he can take a life because what he was doing wasn't illegal when he did it.
Oh my God.
So didn't get even manslaughter or anything because he wasn't doing anything illegal or by law considered reckless.
Wow.
That's messed up. Like, and that's
Yeah,
why
it
I
is.
want to share her story because I agree with her. It is murder. And I'm going to attach her link in the comments in a second, but I'm going to do her Facebook background real quick. This is her Facebook that she wants everybody to follow. And so if you click on that sign up button, it's just going to bring you to the like main state page.
But you
So
got a TikTok too, because Judy ain't got no Facebook.
yes, I just had the TikTok up there.
That's what I thought, but I'm over here
Yep.
wrestling
So
this
if you look
4-year-old.
her up, you you put emotion and then LYYSS. So it's emotionless, but it's spelled funny. And then let me attach. So Shannon, this is Camberly. I'm gonna put back on her TikTok. It's her daughter's name is Camberly, but she lost her daughter in an accident to an inattentive driver. He wasn't under the influence. He was just not paying attention. He was on his phone, and because
So
there's no
Kentucky
law
doesn't
in
have laws
Kentucky.
like Texas about you
Exactly.
with
That's
your
what I
phone.
said. I
That's
said that
horrible.
too, Judy. I was like, what the man, that is illegal, but apparently not in Kentucky. There is no law. So go follow her.
That's horrible, dude.
I know it's terrible.
I bet that little baby's mama is really, really trying to change Kentucky laws.
Yeah, so I just put the link in the comments. This here, let me see if I can pin it. I don't know how to do that. But this link is where you can sign the petition to make it a law, to reopen her case and to change the law to where it will become illegal to inattentively drive.
Judy doesn't know how to do these things. I'm sorry. I'm so
Well, if you go to the
Slow
comments,
with it.
if you can copy the comment and then just go to your Safari or whatever and paste it,
Oh yeah,
it'll.
groovy. Why didn't I think?
But yeah, I like when I was every time I see her story, I'm dumbfounded. I cannot understand how the court not only did it, but like didn't want to find some way to charge him. Okay, well, if you know anybody in America, send it to them and see. Just spread the word. Go follow her. That's the more following, I'm sure she gets more notoriety too. And I don't understand how this has been since 2022, and a lot of people don't know about her case yet. You know, everybody knew about the little girl that Britt Reed's son hit out here in KC, and she lived, but nobody knows about this little girl. And he was, under the influence and all of that. But because he was, famous, or his dad was famous, everybody cared and everybody, got the story. But this little girl, nobody knew, so she didn't get a story.
I can't believe Kentucky doesn't have laws to protect. I mean, my God, that is just horrible.
It really is. Like, trigger warning, her page is absolutely heartbreaking, but it's meant to be that way. So it's not to sugarcoat. It's to put the reality in everybody's face, because that's what she has to live every day.
That reminds me of Emmett Till's mom.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Everybody's like, why would she let those pictures out? Why wouldn't she?
Yeah, as a mother, and yeah,
You have
I
to.
would. I
Yeah.
would.
Like
I
it.
don't even have kids to say that about. But if it was me, yeah, y'all gonna look at this baby.
Exactly. Like, if y'all aren't, nobody's saying it and everybody's on hush mode and it was very fucked up, yeah, y'all are gonna look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it'll happen again unless people start seeing it.
Yeah.
I've always been an advocate that you might not want to hear it, but you have to. You might not want to see it, but you have to.
I think there's a lot of different cases that apply to that.
Really, somebody reported me for what?
I don't know.
Dude, what are you getting in trouble for?
Saying
Midlife.
how
So,
wrong it is that person was not. That Kentucky doesn't have better laws. It's ridiculous.
yep. Midlife. We are looking at justice for Kimberly. She, I can't remember her name. I don't know why. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think of it. But she lost her daughter, Kimberly. She was her husband was driving and they came to a red light. She looked back and her daughter was on her tablet. She said something, and the next thing is she was waking up in the hospital. The guy was on his phone, not paying attention, in a truck and hit her, put the back of the car all the way to the front of the car. The little girl did not make it, and he faced no problems, or no legal repercussions, no nothing. His mom has gone on to,
Hold on,
like,
midlife crisis. You were watching another live, and it was this one, and it was this chat. Hi,
what?
who's streaming it?
Yeah.
Hi, who's streaming the chat?
Hi. Hi, bitch. Hi, bitch.
Hey, hopefully you signed the petition and you're also sharing the story while you're
So it
looking
was
for some kind of information.
no. It wasn't them streaming this. It was like a different live. Like it's something completely different. But it was the chat from here, and I was like, "What are we watching?" Because it was like there was
Oh, my
nobody
bad.
talking or anything.
Oh,
It was like a video
you're
of something.
suspect. You're
What?
suspect.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. It wasn't nothing. Nobody streaming or nothing.
Oh, I
I
was
mean,
like,
not that I know
hey.
of.
Different live going on, but our chat.
Yeah, it was really weird. I was like so confused. I'm like, why isn't anybody answering me? And then I scrolled out and went back in, and then it was this. So
Yeah, TikTok, dude, it's done that like while we're on panel. It'll just have somebody else's like panel join us and we can hear them, but they can't hear us. It's weird.
You
it
want
didn't
Or
to
even tell me
remember
you guys
when
were
we've been
live at
lost
all.
inside the panel? Nobody
Yeah, I
could
did.
see us.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know how long it was. Like, I remember just talking, and then I look down at the phone, and I'm like, "Where the fuck am I at? Where's my box?" And I can see like my microphone, so I know I'm on panel, but I'm not on panel. And I'm like, "Hello, can anybody hear me?" And the chat could hear me, but people on the panel couldn't hear me. I was like, "What the fuck?"
you want
The
to know what
host could
your
hear me, and that was it.
profile does to me all the time, Shorty?
Huh?
Whenever you get off your lives, it's so funny because you'll get off your lives and then I'll start scrolling down my FYP and it'll start sending me invites to join your live again,
Oh
like as if
God,
you're on live still.
TikTok's tripping. It's tweaking or something.
that's hilarious.
Anyways, I gotta hop down. I gotta go fix my air conditioner because it's 80 degrees in my house. So,
Oh
All
my
right.
God. Hey
I'll
man, you're an
listen, but I'm
HVAC person, huh?
yeah, no, I'm not. But it's too. I know I'm not gonna pay nobody. I'm not that rich. But all right, but I'll be listening.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? That happened with Pretzi. Do y'all not remember that time when uh it just like it said she was live or something and she wasn't live at all and I had to keep telling people
Yeah.
like cuz they were still able to comment and chat, but she literally wasn't live. She had went to the store.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it's funny because you'll get off and I'll know you got off and it'll be like, join Autumn's live, join your friend's live. And I'm like, she's not even live no more.
that's hilarious.
This heat's making me sick to my stomach. Like today when I shifted, I felt like I was about to blow guts.
Oh God. Yeah, when it's hot, see, right now it's so perfect here. We're at like we're in the 70s.
What the
And
hell? How'd you do that?
I'm telling you, Missouri literally is like bipolar. And you can have like all seasons in 1 week, okay, depending on the time of the year. But like, I think we have a storm coming in because yesterday it was like, God, I think it was like 100 something on the dash. And then today it was 71 on the dash. And
Up.
yes.
If I could feel 71. Yesterday it was 105 and 115 with the heat index.
Yeah, see, I had 100. I think I had 108 on my dash yesterday, and then today it's 71, and tomorrow it's gonna be high. I think 70 something, and then but by Monday the high is gonna be 100. Sunday the high is gonna be like 90 something, and we're getting rain the next 3 days. So of course Monday's gonna be humid as shit. It's gonna rain just for it to go 90 degrees or 100 degrees. Sorry. What happened to Judy? Where the fuck did she just go? Yeah, see, I think we're getting a storm. I do think we're getting a storm. Hold on, y'all.
The amount of power I feel like I have right now.
Sorry, y'all. Oh shit! Wait, hold on, Serenity. I missed it. Y'all are getting up to who's getting up to 8 inches of rain? What the fuck, Judy? I invited you. Where'd you go?
Yeah, you disappeared, Judy.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't have no microphone. I was like, well, what the fuck? I'm out, then I'm back in. Now I'm like, what in the Sam Hill is happening here? Oh my God! Now everything changed. Okay, I'm trouble.
It was doing that to me yesterday, Judy. It's okay. You kept
Like,
dropping me.
wow.
It dropped me like 3 different times yesterday.
And then the screen looks different. Then I'm like, I don't even have a mic. Now I have a microphone. Like, what is happening?
You're tripping.
Right. So, has anybody heard from the old Morbitch?
Nope.
I blocked her. What does that say? Live streams are monitored through a mix of automated tools and human moderators to keep it friendly and safe. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no,
I,
it's
blocked
only
Princess.
monitored. It's only monitored because somebody done reported so many times. They just love me, but you know what? They gonna love this lawsuit that they get smacked with. They keep freaking banning people for rights that we have because I have all of the clips that they said were violations, and I promise you, only one of them, maybe two, just because, but context really, one of them is valid. Every single one,
Block
the rest of
Princess
them,
Morbid.
the rest of them, no. And it says in the community standards, you know what? I'm going to find that screenshot. It says in the community standards, we can use all this language as long as we're not using it in the way like we're insulting someone or like promoting hate. We can use it as a topic of discussion to debate about it, whatever. And so them just simply saying a word and them cutting off your like live restriction or banning your account, that's going to get them messed up, especially if they do it to somebody who's really got a following on here.
Well, it seemed like everybody woke up talking about, oh my God, Morbid's following me. And I said, let me go look and see if the princess, or was that yesterday? Let me see if she's following me. Yep, she's following me. So I did us both a favor and blocked her again.
I'm still safe. I haven't blocked her.
Why do you think he was watching me the other night?
I blocked him way back. So no
Because
chance
of the
he can
brother that you
backdoor
have
me.
that's not truthful.
No, I know, but like I'm wondering, like, because she said the other night, I'm wondering if like he was doing something or what.
No, I'm talking multiple people, multiple panels were discussing it in the last 24 hours or whenever it came through that Princess Morbid was following them.
Oh, if they're
Then blocked her.
if they're all anti, like if it's not just our panel or our little group, I'm saying this as a public announcement. If you are anti-gypsy and you got followed by Morbitch, it's because he's got something coming. He left the gyp verse. He said it on YT. This is why he left the gyp verse. So he is no longer in the gyp verse. So he is coming for the gyp verse.
Well, she can kiss Judy's ass. Her and Judy have already been round and round. We already tangoed. Judy won the dance off.
Dude, that shit was so funny. She literally had Morbid laughing. Yeah, that cracked me up. Like I could not hold my laughter because he was laughing. And you know what? When somebody is just being a troll or whatever, I can find the humor in it as long as I can see that they can find the humor in it. But when they literally are like taking it way too serious or they can't laugh back or they can't joke back or troll back, that's when I'm like, dude, you really are just a piece of shit, ain't you? Like, so Morbid, sometimes he says some funny ass shit and I have like, I'm sorry, it's funny. It's funny as hell.
There's a clip somewhere because Pretzi had it at one time. It's on something called Straight Out of Context. That's what I was told. She's actually a marshmallow. She didn't faze me.
Yep. That shit was very, very funny though, because he's like, sir, sir, sir. So as soon as he was trying to talk to Judy, she's like, ma'am, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, because he kept calling me and Hidden men. So when he was like, "Excuse me, sir," as Hidden was talking, so as soon as Princess Morbid started talking, I was like, "I'm sorry, ma'am. What? I'm sorry, ma'am. What'd you say, ma'am?"
I can't hear you then. What?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Princess. And he said, "Hey, Judy, can you shut the fuck up?" And I said, "Hey, Princess Morbid, can you kiss my fucking ass?"
My God. And then him and Case. Like the two men literally with their Elmo voices going at
Yeah, like
this
what
is so
the?
stupid. That shit was entertaining though. I just think that Morbid was fucked up. To just as a person, like if you're gonna call out, hypocrisy and blah 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 and all this bullshit, and say that you like are standing on the right side of shit, then how in the fuck did you do to me what you did?
TikTok Tara, Princess Morbid is following everybody. And I mean everybody. So if you're into that, groovy. If not, block her.
I just want to see if I'm going to get on the radar or not. I'm a little nobody. I only got 300 followers. He can't want me.
I'm surprised he didn't go for you, considering you're all over.
He ain't a sugar daddy.
Alec, every time.
He ain't a sugar daddy. He ain't sliding into my DMs.
Right? No, it might be, or it's because you're too close, you're too tight with me. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna get shit from her.
That part, he ain't getting shit out of me. I found a friendship in this girl. I kind of like it here.
Yay. You better. I'm just kidding. Oh my God, did you see?
Hell, I guess we're gonna have to keep you.
Right? Did y'all see my video I sent to the chat?
Yes, I did.
About the dogs?
No, did you about me dating again?
Oh, I did not, but I need
Go
to.
watch it. Go watch it. It's a shock factor because the voice was what the fuck. It was totally like I did not. It was funny as fuck. I didn't expect the voice to sound like that. It was funny. So I kept it. But I mean it. I did one that said your dad instead of your boss, but I decided to keep it cute and say your boss.
All glad to hear you back there in the dating world.
Well, I'm not. Well, it was a joke, Judy.
I was like, couldn't be me. I'm not dipping my toe in that pool no time soon.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Judy got a whole lot of Judy to fix before I start trying to worry about that. I don't even know if I'll live to see that time again, but okay.
Exactly.
I just became an empty nester.
Yeah,
I got a whole apartment to myself, all my own oxygen. I'm good.
Yeah, see, I am. I got a lot. Like I'm having hard times right now. The last thing I need to do is try and get in a relationship.
You're right. I can do bad by my damn self.
Okay.
Exactly.
And like I would never recommend somebody get into a relationship if they don't have their stability at least together.
People are announcing they're getting married. I always say my condolences.
Yep.
Okay.
Me too. I say I'm so sorry.
How much
my
thought
God.
have you given it?
Does anybody
When you-
follow Amy Jo?
Mm-mm.
I
No.
don't think so.
Amy
Who's
Jo.
that?
Amy Jo. I follow her on Facebook mainly, but she does the like skits of the friend that wants your boyfriend or the girl best friend that wants your boyfriend or something. And she like does them is so obnoxiously. Like I love it because she's just like you just have to follow her. Anyways, she has a skit about this shit and makes me never want to date again. Like some of the shit that she skits, I'm like, so it's not just me. I'm not alone in this life.
These men make me never want to date again.
Oh, her skits will make you because all of her skits are requested. People that have gone through the situations or whatever, they message her. That's her thing. You're supposed to tell her your story or whatever, and she will skit it out. Like, and she always has really super cute outfits, like the cutest outfits on.
Yeah, no, like the other day, I was scrolling, and this guy made a video about being single, and he was talking about how he was just comfortable single and he doesn't look for love. And I commented on it, like, yo, me too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me why he comments back to my comment by like hitting on me.
Mm.
Like, oh, with you're single with that beauty, da 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 da. That wasn't an invitation.
Okay. Plus, I mean, I get like we're in a time where internet dating is a thing, and I have to give that a thing. But like, I'm still like, what happened? Like, internet dating has made it to where men literally like don't walk up to like chicks as much anymore and say, "Hey, how are you? What's your name?" Da da da. Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
Good. If I meet you on the internet, and I just unless we like are from the same city, I'm probably not meeting up with you. As far as guy, because I don't know you. You might not even be that guy behind the profile pic.
See,
Yeah, catfish.
I've been putting some effort to get my ass.
Okay.
He did. When I met Ivan, he was actually my manager at the time. We worked at Peter Piper together, and he was my manager. And I knew he liked me because he started being very sweet to me, but he was super mean to everybody else. Like, there was this one time I was running the carousel at Peter Piper, and nobody was on it, so I was just hanging out by the gate.
What
And
is Peter Piper, an amusement park?
you don't know what Peter Piper is? It's basically like a pizza joint with arcade games for children.
Okay.
And so we were working there together, and I was running the carousel. And one time he came over to my carousel, and he goes, "You look tired." And I said, "Yeah, I am." And he goes, "You want Starbucks? I could get you some Starbucks." And sure as shit, he came back to me with Starbucks. And I said, "Okay, I'll keep you, I guess."
Right. There was a guy. Now I still never met up with him in real life, but I talked to him like pretty regularly on the phone, like through Messenger and shit, because he messaged me. Dude, he messaged me for like
Be back here in
a
a
year
short.
and
I
a
gotta
half.
deal with this kid.
Okay. He messaged me for like a year and a half straight. Like he would reply to my stories. He would say, "Hey, what's up?" And when I tell you, I never replied once. Sure didn't, because for one, at one point, like I was really getting overloaded with messages because, not like kidding aside, I was a hot topic. You know, like I've had like multiple Facebook accounts that had the max people you can get, so I had to create another Facebook account and like did it multiple times. And I've been in like music videos. I've been on stage with Mo3, R.I.P. I've been on stage with Yella Beezy. I used to work or model for Spade G Films. So like I used to have, you know, a little thing.
He used to be around.
Exactly. And ask me if I ever saw his message. Sometimes I would, but like I never clicked on it. And then when I did, and I seen he didn't give up. His persistence. I'm like, damn. I was like, oh, that's what's up. Thank you. He's like, 2 years later, finally. I was like, I know I'm fucked up. I'm wrong. My bad.
Yeah, no, I'm like, that's how me and Ivan met, and he's still in my back pocket to this day. I talked to him today. What?
Yeah, see? Man. So
I even told Ivan, I was like, "Guess what I did today, Ivan?" And he said, "What?" And I said, "I graduated therapy." He's like, "Oh my God, how do you feel about that?" He loves asking me shit like that.
Amanda Bynes didn't date Ashton, did she?
I don't remember.
Amanda Bynes is the chick from Nickelodeon, right?
No, but yeah, but I do love Amanda Bynes.
I do love her too. I'm just saying.
I support her the same way I still support Brittany. Like, I just want those ladies to get better.
Exactly, because something clearly was done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I
And
said,
I know exactly what was done to Amanda Bynes. I did my digging on that one.
well, I haven't, but I know that drug wise, like that can literally take someone's mind.
Well,
And if they don't know the drug that was used, like
well,
the
that's the
doctor.
other thing is what led her to the rug use, because
Exactly.
I did my deep dive and I found out from what I heard, okay, allegedly, Amanda Bynes got impregnated by Dan Schneider at 16.
Right.
And that's pretty much what got her Amanda show canceled.
Right. Like it was her fault.
Yeah, and so that whole thing happened, and she was tweeting about it like a few years ago. And then I remember when Quiet on Set came out, and then she was really, really talking about it. And yeah, so that's why I'm just like, I just feel bad for that lady.
Yeah. Well, I also look at some of Britney Spears' videos, and I'm sorry, but you can't tell me that that girl wasn't abused and taken advantage
Yeah,
of either.
she was abused in every single way.
Exactly. And it's sad. Like that trauma alone is sad. But what I mean, we're like, because people are like, oh, well, they still chose to do that. There's many people that have trauma that didn't choose to do that. Okay, I get that. Cool. I'll give y'all that. But they made a decision or a mistake. Do you think that they should have to pay for it mentally for the rest of their life and be called crazy and all that because they made that decision based off of trauma? Absolutely not. And if they just knew like what drug exactly it was, it guarantees, because I watched this doctor do a whole thing on it. Like they don't know what drug it is, and they can't, like, their treatments and what they do with them is it can only go so far, versus if they knew exactly what drug or chemical that person took that made that change, then they would know how to go or where to go and start.
From what I've read about
reverse it.
Brittany, they do know what it was that made her like that. It was lithium.
Well, then I don't know what doctor is not.
They just can't reverse it. It's one of those things. From what I've read, it's one of those things where she's been on it so long, they can't reverse it.
Yeah. I was okay. See, I'm thinking of the like first night. Now you know I also think that Brittany might be like playing us, not us, but like her people.
Yeah, I think they killed her and cloned her.
Yeah. Or she's literally playing like, if y'all think like, y'all think Vicky really acts like that in real life?
Dude, I
don't.
With the whole Vicky thing when she got kidnapped, I've had questions since then about that girl.
Well, yeah, because, she did everything that the chat would say, like, let us know if you need help by doing this. And she did it. But she also, like, I do believe the story that she might have been actually taken against her will.
Yeah.
And
no, I believe that too.
Right. And when somebody's got that high dollar, yeah, of course, they ain't going to kill you because you're worth more being alive. Yeah. And but I don't think when the cameras are off, I don't think she's acting like Vicky. I think she's just a normal person, and Vicky is a character. Like, what's his name? Terry Joe. Terry Joe is not Terry Joe in his everyday life. Like, it's a character online. And so, same with Brittany now, because she was able to prove herself stable enough to where she got her shit back to her. You know what I mean? Right. And that tells me it's in her. And I think she might just be playing this way online because it's a character.
Maybe.
And it got her money. I mean, if she's not going to get her kids back and her being sane isn't really helping her.
Well, and that's why that's why part of me feels like they cloned Britney. Because I have been a Britney fan since I've been alive. Mm-hmm. And the thing that I can never get out of my head is how her accent switched. Like, all of a sudden she was talking Valley Girl, then she was talking with a British accent. And I'm like, this lady is a Southern belle. Mm-hmm. Like, that... How do you change that about somebody? How does the girl go from a Southern accent to a British one?
Was that in her crazy time?
No. Oh. If you go back, there's a movie Britney Spears was in. She was like 18. It's called Crossroads. It's my favorite movie of all time. Well, she was like 17, 18 in that movie.
Well, maybe she had to play the damn
No,
accent.
no, I'm saying it was her actual voice, because even in that movie, they tell you to revert back to that movie to hear her real singing voice, because they didn't put no vocals on it. It was it was just her voice.
So she wasn't acting?
No. Like her back, and especially back then, if you look at interviews like from way back when she was like 19, 20, she talked with a southern accent in her interviews. It kind of faded out at the more bigger she got, but when she was new and brand new out here, she talked with a southern accent. She used to sing at the county fair when she was a child.
I will say though, accents can change. Like especially if
No,
you
I know
spend
that,
enough
but
time around
I'm
somebody.
saying I get that accents change, but I'm saying normally they don't go from Southern to British.
Right, not in like a blink of an eye either.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Because like I even said, like her Southern accent like lightened up the bigger she got and the more famous she got. But if you go back and look at interviews from when she was brand new and coming out here and doing interviews, she had a Southern accent.
I think her daddy sold her.
I think her daddy sold her too.
Straight up. They no way any American, like, real father would be okay with their daughter in sexy school outfits, singing Baby, One More Time and doing all this at the age she was. And, like, you are a man yourself, sir. You know exactly what these men are thinking of about when your daughter's up there. Miss me with it. It's usually moms, that are doing it, not dads.
Well, and even Billy Ray did that to Miley Cyrus when she was younger.
Exactly.
She was on a magazine cover with a bedsheet wrapped around her at 16.
Yep.
And everyone looked at Billy Ray like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
but his wife also had something to do with that.
Yeah, but no, like, that's who everyone looked at because her daddy was also in the public eye. So everyone immediately looked at her daddy and said, yo, what the hell?
Yeah, dude. Miley Cyrus or Billy Ray Cyrus's wife, Miley's mom, has always looked scary to me. I don't know why. I think it's her eyes. She looks like scary. Like I don't want to say like she's evil, but like, dude, her eyes. They say they're the window to the soul, and I don't get that good feeling.
Well, I could tell you some tea about Tish. That's her mom's name. I've learned some family tea.
What?
So, well, one, Billy Ray and Tish have been divorced for a while now, and he got married and then he got divorced. Right. She claimed DV on Billy Ray, and then Miley's mom. So you know Miley has a little sister, Noah, right?
Yes, I like the music.
Yeah. So Noah was with this boy for a few years, broke up with him, moved on to somebody else, and now Tish married Noah's ex-boyfriend.
Wait, hold on. I'm sneezing. Okay, I didn't hear you say it again.
Miley's mom is now dating Noah's ex-boyfriend, or married to Noah's ex-boyfriend.
What the fudge?
Yes.
Oh no.
That's why Noah don't talk to her mama no more.
I wouldn't talk to her ass either. That is so weird. I have a ex. Like, do I really count people before my husband? No, because like I was a kid, but for, I don't know, legal purposes, I'm just going to say my ex. And he had his mother. Oh my God. So he had a sister. Now his sister was born with a heart condition or something where like if she was hit in her chest hard enough, she would instantly die. Like it was an instant kill. So like she just had health problems, but like that was it. So she was drinking and doing she was a party girl, and she got pregnant, and her mom let her and her baby daddy come stay with her. And while this girl is pregnant, baby daddy starts sleeping in mom's room, and they're swearing up and down nothing's ever happening, it's not like that, whatever. There's no room, mom's room bed is big, blah blah blah, bullshit. Anyways, the baby was born, and that mother took that baby from her daughter because you know, her daughter started getting into the life again because her mother put her out. And then, you know, she left her baby with her mom because she had nowhere to go. And then the mom called DFS or CPS and had the baby placed in her custody. And the dad got to stay at the house, but not her daughter. And by the time the baby was 2, almost turning 3, and this is when I was dating the brother, is when the mom and the baby daddy sat us down. We were the first 2 people they ever told, and told us that they were actually together and had been together the whole time, and that they were getting married. When they said that and told her, you know, that day too, her daughter died in the hospital not even a year later from a broken heart.
Oh, that's so sad.
Literally, the medical term, I forget what it's called, but it literally the medical
No, yeah, I know that's a thing.
a broken heart that she died from.
That's so sad. Yeah, I know that's a real thing.
Like that is you know, and some people don't understand. It's not because, you know, like, because parents think that when they lose their child or whatever, that they would like that syndrome would hit them, and that the grief, or it wasn't that hard. It's not that. It's just everybody's body has a different scale.
Yeah.
And that once your scale exceeds, you know, your body will shut down or whatever. So like their scale might just be shorter, or yours might just be way fucking like stronger, and it didn't, you know, your heart might be broken, but it didn't literally make it quit working physically.
Yeah, right. No, like even that day when we were talking about that one other case with the baby, and you kind of got into it with Sam over it, I was gonna mention to him that so it's a different example, but on my dad's side, my grandpa passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a big deal for all of us when it happened. But, like, you know, like, as the years went on, like, the grandkids kind of, like, got over it, you know?
Right.
And the thing is my grandma still brings it up every chance she gets, that my grandpa isn't here. Well, that's her husband.
Right.
It's gonna hurt her for a little while longer, because he was there every day, and now he's not there no more. Like...
Right.
Yeah, but, like, the rest of the family, like, moved on from it. But, like, that old lady sits in her home all alone all day long talking about how her husband isn't here. Right. Like...
I knew a lady who, or I'm sorry, a man who passed. They had been married, God, I want to say 70 something years. They married in their 20s, and they were 90. They were in their 90s when they passed.
Yeah.
He passed. Now you know, they had him on hospice. She was still, by all the court, I mean, healthy. She just was very, very old.
Yeah.
And so no health problems. And he passed, and 18 hours later, she passed.
Yeah. It goes like that sometimes.
Yeah. Had nothing indicating that she was passing. And then he passed, and she was gone.
Yeah. That's so sad.
I mean, but like, in all honesty, I don't look at that story like sad. Like, they met in their 20s, and they got to spend their entire life into their 90s together, and they passed with each other, basically. So they weren't left, one wasn't left alone on this earth, and one wasn't left alone to go on, you know? And
Yeah.
I think it's like, if I was going to have a love story, I definitely want to be in my 90s. I want to live to at least 100, but personally, that's just me. And healthy, not like crippled and like, but you know, enough to like be able to have a little wit.
Yeah.
But to make it to your 90s, you're fucking lucky.
Yeah.
But that's a love story. That's as good as you're gonna get. You living in your 90s,
bro.
your lover. You know,
That's as good as you can get.
exactly. So I just, you know, that was one of my philosophies on why I kept staying in stupid situations or relationships, because how are you ever going to get 30 years or 40 years under your belt if you just keep leaving? And that is such a dumb excuse when it's literally abuse and stuff that you're like countering. Like, no, this isn't what God meant by, you know.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You know, like, Has anybody heard or seen if if Hidden has said anything?
I haven't heard anything.
I'm blah.
I was curious too, though. I wanted to bring it up when everybody was up here, so I wanted to be like, did y'all see Autumn's new video?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did y'all see it?
Because it's really crazy that I just caught her acting like that in the wild.
Oh, whoa, Vicky's live. I wish we could invite celebrities. If we like, I wish we didn't have to like I wish we could invite anybody, not just people who follow you.
Right.
Because I sure would. Sam, Hannah, I know that's y'all's friend. Has Hidden said anything?
Sam, Hannah.
Sam, Hannah.
I know that's your friend.
Exactly.
That was good.
You know, no shade. I'm just saying that is y'all's friend. She likes y'all. She don't like
I'm
me.
like, don't make us dig out the Justin Bieber clip.
Right? Oh, I need to go through my live. I keep forgetting that. I do need to do that because I'm about to. Y'all are gonna ride
Make us pull that clip. Come
in
on
my
now.
spaceship while I go rescue somebody. Oh, she blocked you. Oh, Simmons, lame. I thought that was your friend. That's why you weren't getting on my panel anymore.
Oh shit.
Did you get followed by more bitch, Sam? Or are you marked safe? Hannah, did you get marked? Or blocked?
Not
Sorry.
hit him blocked him in live too.
That's hilarious. Oh, you did? I just do it. I just fucking do it. Yep. Morbid's up to something.
You see, how is Morbid on Sam's ass, but he ain't on mine?
Look, I'm telling you, I think it's because he's going. Yeah, he followed me out of nowhere yesterday too. But he's followed me before, and then took it back when I didn't, follow him back. That's so funny. That Bev chick. I'll post a screenshot. She followed me too, and I never followed her ass back, and then she took her follow back.
Oh, that's so funny.
I was like, oh, I got a screenshot. It existed. Can't ever deny that one. Thank you for cleaning up what I told you to. I'll be right back. I love you. Bye. I love you, Josie. I'll be back. Yeah.
Can I have the rest of my Daisy?
Yeah, that's fine. But let Daisy in when she needs to get in.
Okay.
And then just ask Vanessa if y'all need anything. She'll be here. All right. Hello.
Hi. Where did everybody go?
Saying, he was saying something about this is why I left the Jip first, and so he's no longer with the community that he claims he, created. But I think he's coming for anti-gypsies, is what it appeared or seemed like. Hold on. But my car. the laugh that what's that? It's a sound. It's a viral sound that people can use on TikTok. But it's that wheezing laugh, and it's like, no, no, no. You have that wheeze laugh. You know, Carrie, I'm not gonna lie, that thought kind of crossed my mind too. Like maybe because if he is truly about what he says he's about, then seeing stuff that's come out recently, maybe he is questioning. I don't know, but Kenan is paying him pretty nice. So,
Well, and I used to watch more of his lives back when he was on the anti-gypsy side, and I didn't even know he switched to the other side till y'all told me.
yeah, he switched when Kenan, when I came out, and Kenan paid him, I guess to go after me. Like, he paid him, and one live it was like over 350, and another live it was over 500, and like he pays him good.
Hey,
He's giving
Ken,
Morbid more money than he's ever given me.
I was gonna say that's more than I get from my sugar daddies.
Like, he's giving that man more money. But remember, y'all, this is because Kenan cut me off for my supply. I got so much money now, I'm getting no more money from him. This is all for money. Bitch, if he was giving me money like that, I really? I think we would have had Gypsy would have had a conversation with me or something. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, I get $100 per sugar daddy.
well, that's my brother. That's not my sugar daddy.
No, but he seems to be morbid sugar daddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to say. He ain't yours, but he's Morbid's.
I can just say nobody goes this hard for some. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm like Kenan's giving sugar daddy money to Morbid, not Shorty though. I wish I could make $500 for being on a panel.
Okay. Shit, I wish I could have made that money Mimi made that night. Over 400.
You're breaking up a little bit because you're in your spaceship.
I was.
So how's everybody's day in the chat? How we doing? Autumn's in her spaceship. That's why we can't really hear her. Everybody left me and Autumn. I keep trying to.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you now. But it keeps going in and out.
Okay, you can hear me now.
Yeah, right now I can. They're having
It's just because, like,
weather.
right where my house is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right where my house is just, I don't know, it has no signal. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I hate it. Like, if I didn't have Wi-Fi, I would have moved by now. Like, I'm so serious. But what I want to know is, what I wanted to say was, if Morbid is listening, and if he has anything, like, then just come to my panel. Say what you got to say. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of people just, like, doing shit and, like, not coming to me with it. Like, just, if you're going to say something, come to me with it. I mean, like, you saw, like, how I had Mimi come to my panel. Like, just come to my shit. I went over to Keisha's when we was holding that. She held that whole panel and everybody was going at it. I went up there. I will address you to your face.
Oh, do you want to hear something funny, Autumn? My therapist had no idea who Gypsy Rose was.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. The detective that called me for this case, like, when I said who, like, I was like, it's like my brother. Okay, so the whole thing is around Gypsy Rose. My brother's with Gypsy Rose. He's like the Gypsy Rose. I was like, yes, like the Gypsy Rose. He's like, is that a screen name or no? The actual Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And he's like, oh. I was like, yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, I was cracking up because I told him it was our last meeting and everything, and I was talking to him, and he knows me. He's known me for 6-7 years now. This man knows me. He knows I don't have very many friends. And so I told him, I said, Michael, I made a new friend. And he goes, you did? And I said, yeah. I said, I think you'll be a little bit intrigued. Do you know who Gypsy Rose is? And he goes, Gypsy Rose Lee? I go, no. Gypsy Rose Blanchard. He goes, no, I don't know who that is. And I told him. And he goes, oh, okay. And I said, so she has a boyfriend, and I'm friends with the boyfriend's sister. And he was like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was like, how did that happen? He was like, did you seek that out, or did it just kind of happen on accident? I was like, it totally happened on accident, but
it just happened. Totally accident.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see this girl's video and go, I'm gonna become her friend. Like, that's not what happened.
I'm glad. That's what I told, because I told y'all me and Gypsy talked like last week or the week before last, and I told her, like, I found a family and a friend, like, in this community. Now, I don't know. I can't necessarily say that this is like all anti-Gypsy. There might be some, and then there's some that are like pro, and then there's some that literally are, or there's none that are pro, but there's some that aren't either. Like, they're genuinely just interested in the case. It's something to talk about. It's something to, get involved with. And they like me. And, so they're supporting me. And they can tell, because they're
exactly
not
where I
so,
came
like,
from.
they're not so invested in this case. They're able to see and apply it to their life. And if they were talking to somebody, or if this was their, like, situation, they wouldn't say certain things like, why did you betray me, if there wasn't something that was true about what was said. Like, they're able to see shit like that, and they're like, wow, that's really fucked up that your family's doing that to you. Now, I've said it. Look, I could air this whole family out. Why would I do that? Like, it's not to explain to y'all, to give y'all an explanation that would make you understand why it led up to this, or how it could be like this, because it's been like this my whole life, all of our lives. Our mom has done certain shit. It's just, that's how it is. And they want the whole family to shut the fuck up and say nothing, not even good or bad. Don't fucking speak it. If you don't even say you're related to me, don't act like you're related to me, blah blah blah. Like, bitch, fuck you.
And that's the part that I don't get, because even though you're not necessarily fond of Gypsy, you defend her in every other way.
Exactly. At least I try to. I might talk my own shit, but that's because I can. You know what I mean? I don't.
you don't necessarily like her, but if people are bullying her, bullying her in your chat, you tell them to knock it off and to get out of here if that's what they're gonna do.
Exactly.
Like,
My mom had told me.
and I'm sorry, but I'll be the one to say it. But not even Ken has that kind of balls.
Thank
He don't.
Thank you.
He lets people talk shit about his girl in the chat all day long. He don't care.
Exactly.
He just acts like he don't see it.
Exactly. Hold on.
Back, y'all. I had to send some messages. I'm sugaring right now.
I keep wanting to like walk straight. Like whenever I come to this gas station, I usually go to the same pump, and my pump was taken, so I had to go to a different pump.
Don't you hate that?
Yes, and I was on the phone, and I was walking straight to where I usually go.
Yeah, I have my own gas station too, and I'm so cool with these gas station people. I even have one that I call Bestie. Like as soon as I walk in the door, I go Bestie, and if he's there, he goes Bestie.
Yeah.
He gives me my liquor. He knows exactly what I come in there for.
Okay.
He goes, do you need your sleeve or do you need your pods? I need both. Thank you.
Okay. No, that's right.
Dude, it was cracking me up because last time I went to my dispo, the guy that was there, he's an older man and he always talks to me and he calls me sweetheart every time he sees me. But he goes, hey, sweetheart, we haven't seen you in a minute. And I was like, yeah, I know. My sugar daddy finally gave me money. He goes, that's the best answer I've heard all day.
Okay. Hey, invite the truth. If you're here, invite truth in the lies. Or sorry, truth in the lies. If you are you Gypsy Truth Files, because y'all have the same profile picture.
I can't. Where are they at? Are they in the chat?
It just popped up for me to invite truth in the lies, and usually when that happens, it's because
I got it. I invited them too.
Yeah. I just want to know if they are, because we were like, she used the Gypsy Truth Files was not a friend. I mean, she was definitely like, oh, you're lying. But today, I was like, no, the fuck not. And if you do this, if you do that, if you check this, if you check that. And she's like, well, I downloaded your video to listen to on my way to work. So I just don't understand though. And I explained it to her, but then I can't find those comments anymore. And I'm like, I want to know if she deleted them and why, if she did, and if she was able to watch that video. Oh, okay. Dang it. Never mind. Because, I be a skeptic.
Oh.
But like, did you figure it out yet? Or are you still a skeptic, But that's not her, so.
See, I've never been a skeptic, and I've never been a supporter of Gypsy. It was just my side of the fence on it was if the judge said she served her time, then we're not the judge. That's the way it is.
Right. Well, exactly. And
But,
I had that opinion, but the way Gypsy wanted it was like, basically, we're wrong if we have any opinion about her past, and we should only know her from now on. And I'm sorry, but like that can apply when your past is not schmurder. Okay, when it's schmurder, you don't get the privilege of leaving your past behind and telling everybody else a different story. That's a monster that you're hiding. And that's when it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You're wearing the face of a innocent person, but you have schmurder on your background. You know, usually if somebody like met a neighbor or had a best friend that they'd known, and 10 years later they find out that person had a schmurder conviction, they're going to feel a certain type of way. Like, I'm sorry, it's not that I would judge you and never hang out with you, but I want to know if you have murder on your record.
Exactly. Like, and I told you that since the beginning. Like, you are entitled to feel whatever way you guys feel about her case. Like, that's up to y'all. I'm just saying, as like an outsider looking in, I don't understand people like Hidden, for example.
Right.
I don't understand people like Hidden wanting to do a deep dive on this case as if they're going to find a piece of evidence in there that's going to put her back in prison.
Exactly.
That's what I don't get. Like,
there's nothing that's going to put her back in prison unless the feds want to pick it up. And if
yeah,
they were, they would have.
Every single email. Y'all could read every single email. There's nothing in there you guys could find that will put her back in prison for what she
No,
did.
there is. Look, there's plenty that has been found. But the thing is, if the feds were going to do it, they would have already done it. They don't want to.
No,
they don't give a damn.
Exactly. That's my point. I'm like, she's not even on probation anymore. Like,
Exactly.
there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah,
like,
there's nothing that the state level can do for it. But I did read into that. And yes, double jeopardy, it only applies statewide. You know, like it could be another agency or another whatever that can do it, like the FBI. But they're not going to, because it's not that high profile. It would cost them a lot of money to do so.
I was just about to say that they don't want to pay that money.
Exactly. And they don't do anything. Like, if the feds come for you, it's because they have been building a case on you for so long, or what you did just off the rip was that big of a charge that they picked it up. But if they come for you, it's because they have their investigation, and they're 99.9% sure they're going to convict you, because they have a 98% conviction rate.
Yeah.
They don't lose cases because they don't go for them unless they're going to win them. So Gypsy getting a plea deal in a state level, you know, it does, like, it offers, or it does put that, you know, barrier of, well, would the feds win if the state didn't even give them, even with all this evidence? There's still some people that really believe her Shabu story. Despite the FOIA, despite the medical record, despite any of that, because medical records are so hard to read and understand. And there's so many out there. Like, you know, she said that there was some that didn't exist that now exist. And like, there's just too much.
Right.
So they're not going to waste their time. And then what would it get them? You know, like, it's not going to get them anything. So,
like, and that's just my point in all of it. Like, y'all could really just, like, leave this lady alone. Like,
yes, Lily Rose, or KP and Lily Rose, yes, if proven, but Dee Dee's body is cremated, so they're never doing another autopsy. They'll only have pictures to go off of. They can't exhume her. They can't, you know, re-look and re-examine. They only have pictures. And those pictures will be what, you know, made the original findings. So
exactly. The crime scene photos are all out there for us to see.
Exactly. And I personally did not want to see them when they were sent to me. I was actually going to do a live or do a video and put those out there, all the messages.
I will say that's the only thing. When the FOIAs came out, I could not care about the emails or the text messages. I didn't look through none of that. I went for the crime scene photos. That's what I went for.
I couldn't. Like, you know, like, I could look at something like that if I was like, okay, this is what you're going to look at. You know, like, but no, I just opened a message one day and boom, it was there. And it was, I hope this doesn't, or this is going to be your brother and niece next, and something like that.
Like, and I will say, just because I've looked at so many different sets of crime scene photos, it wasn't as bad as what you build it up to be in your head.
Right. Well, no, it's bad. Oh, I'm sorry. What I
No,
saw,
it's bad, but it's not as bad as some other ones I've seen.
I've seen some gruesome, but she's definitely up there.
Yeah.
And KP. Okay, sorry. And KP, you said unless she has confessed to someone, she literally confessed to millions of people on the internet when she said, "We listen and we don't judge. I went to prison for 8.5 years because I pooped my own mom."
Exactly.
My own mom. She literally said those words.
Hannah walked up here.
See, it might have been an accident.
You think he cold?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Nana. I muted her microphone because I don't know if she meant to be here.
It can be if parole broken, which she did multiple times. The parole officer wasn't doing anything. Exactly, because they didn't want to do the paperwork, and they didn't want. The other thing is that it costs the prison money to have her in there. They didn't want to deal with that.
Oops, sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to come up. I'm over here doing my baby's hair.
It's
We
okay.
didn't
That's
think
why I
you meant
muted
to.
you. I
I'm
muted you just in
sorry.
case.
How
You're
y'all
okay.
doing?
We're
Just
good.
talking about Gypsy and the psychological stuff.
Oh, that's my jam. I just untangled his hair and I got to get my automated stuff up on my site for the weekend so I can work because I gotta play catch up, y'all.
Okay.
This ain't a joke. So okay, I'm in the chat listening.
All
I'm
right. We'll see
working
you
and
later.
listening. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. And you know what, Ringa? I was physically abused, like, badly by my father. Up until the age I was 12. Now, of course, Gypsy went her adult life, but I didn't grow up with, my mom or my dad doing everything and just having to sit or just live or whatever, just basically be. No, I had to cook. I had to learn how to wash laundry because my dad didn't do it and we got ringworm from it. Like, I had to learn how to grow the fuck up. I was tucking kids in bed at night when I still needed someone to tuck me in. I was literally only 1 year older than my little brother, but mentally I was way older because they needed somebody to take care of them. And I didn't think for 1 second that I was going to unalive my father. And he was physically abusing me. Nobody thinks that. And nobody tries to normalize, like, that murder was the plan. She tries to normalize it. Like, I get it. I know now that I should have been on the internet trying to look for somewhere to go. But, bitch, no, but. That's not normal. That's not I learned my lesson. No. I did something freaking horrible. And I'm never going to get away from that. It's not healthy to ever try and sugarcoat that. It's okay to say you did something horrible, that it was disgusting, that you were wrong to have done that. It's okay to say that. one of these days, y'all have no idea. One of these days soon, I'm gonna have y'all on live with me. I'm gonna just pop up at Ken and Gypsy's house. Like, what's up, bro? Long time no see. Or crack with the insider joke and open a bag of chips and go to him and say, first chip. Because growing up, that's how much of an asshole Kaden was. Whenever my mom would go grocery shopping, like, we would all fight each other to get to the bags of chips so that we could open them and get the first chip.
What are you daring you to do in the comments? That was out for a minute.
I said one day I'm gonna have y'all on live and I'm gonna just show up to Gypsy and Kennan's house. Like, what's up, bro? What it do? I'll be all just done now. I of course I wouldn't be able to tell y'all until I got there because
Right.
the surprise would be ruined.
Yeah, for sure.
But
But that's the thing that I just don't understand about Kenan is that, like, he doesn't want you to speak on Gypsy at all, but it's like, you're gonna have your opinion. And he no matter how much he loves her, he can't take that away from you. Like, that sucks. Like, because, like I told you already, even with my little brother, my 17-year-old little brother, I said, I don't like your girlfriend and I don't got to. It's not up to me at the end of the day.
exactly. And to my defense on that, I will say, I didn't like your little girlfriend. I didn't like her when you first mentioned when she was still in prison. And you mentioned that you was talking to her. I told your ass, no, you're crazy. And talk to you like I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You know, like, this is some shit I would never have expected from you. And you still got with her. And I told everybody I didn't like her ass. And you came and asked me to stop and to just give her a chance. So I tried for 2 years. And that bitch ignored me all the time. When we were around each other, she would never fucking talk. She doesn't want a relationship with Kenny's sisters.
Yeah. Because she wants to be the only girl in his life.
Exactly. Like, you know, this is a woman, like, I really tried. Like, I really tried. Okay? I, like, put everything aside. I congratulated her when she was pregnant. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be an auntie, because, remember, that's my brother's baby, too. It's not just, you know, Gypsy's. But, you know, like, I tried to just be like, you know, she's going to be family. And the way our family is regardless, family's family. You know? We're going to love each other regardless. And, nope, couldn't do it. I mean, I really had, like, talks with this girl recently, like, and still, same shit going on. I'm like, no, I can't. And I can't help but notice, and all of the shit you say, it's never, I'm sorry.
Well, and I give you props for even being willing to give her a chance in the first place, because there's 1,000,001 people that wouldn't have.
Exactly. But, you know, I wanted my family, my kids to have their uncle and shit. Like, my mom, she left home when she was, like, 16. So, like, we grew up when I was little. I remember going to her sisters a lot and playing with my cousins. But by the time I was, like, being trafficked and we weren't seeing them anymore. So I didn't want my kids to grow up the same way, not having close family.
Right.
So,
Well, and I got a similar story. because so like you might be familiar with this. Have you ever had like a best friend cousin? Like they're your cousin, but they're also like your bestie.
No, I've had it the other way around. Where it's my mom's best fucking friend. She left house when she was 16, stayed with her mama, and that woman's daughter was like my cousin.
Right.
So, other way around. You know, it was really a friend, but we called each other cousin instead.
Yeah, no, like this is my blood cousin, but it was like we always got along. We always wanted to have sleepovers. If there was a family function, it was like, oh my gosh, is Alicia gonna be there? Is Kirsten gonna be there? Like, and we fell out because whenever I left my abuser, I was staying at her house a lot of the time when I came back home. And she introduced me to her fiance and everything, and I loved him for her, and I was so excited for them to get married and everything. And I asked her every time I saw her, like, when are you and Chris gonna get married? And she could never tell me a day. And then one day came along, and her sister posted something on Snapchat, and so I looked at her story, and they're at my cousin's wedding.
Oh, wow.
The one I kept asking about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I texted her and I said, so what the fuck, you just didn't invite me? And she goes, well, it's COVID right now, and we only invited immediate family. Bitch, I'm your cousin.
Right.
Like,
What the fuck?
yeah, and so I have not spoken to her since. And we had a family function. One of our other cousins is pregnant, and she had a baby shower. I didn't go to the baby shower because everyone told me Kirsten was going to be there. So I said, I'm not going. I don't want to see her.
Oh, I would have gone. I just want to say shit. Even if she said hi, I would have walked right the fuck off.
No, well, I told my mom if I went, that's exactly what I was going to do. I'm going to ignore the fuck out of her. And so I just didn't go. But
I'm glad I'm your friend now.
Yeah, like I texted my other cousin, was like, hey, sorry I didn't go because I didn't want to see Kirsten. And she was like, oh, okay, no worries. And then next thing you know, my aunt is calling my sister asking why I want to see Kirsten. Bitch, because I'm mad at her. And I've been mad at her since 2020. That's why.
Exactly, bitch. The world's dying right now. She didn't want me at her wedding? Dude, I thought the world was over. When COVID happened, I thought the world was over. I was like, dude, because this has never happened in my lifetime.
Exactly. I'm like, and yeah, no, that just pissed me off to a different fucking degree. So I haven't spoke to her since. And it was funny because my sister called my mom and was like, do you know why Allie doesn't talk to Kirsten? And my mom was like, well, yeah. And my little sister was like, oh, I didn't know that they weren't cool. And yeah, my mom explained it to her. But I'm like, no, if you did something to piss me off, I'm mad at you forever.
Right. Well, look, I can definitely hold a grudge, but I'm also like it depends on the day because I'm very easy. Like if you say something funny, then like I'm really easy to like not be mad anymore, and then I have to remember that I'm pissed off. But one thing I can't do that I'm practicing on doing, I can't fake. Oopsie, hold on. I can't fake like you. Like if I don't like you, like, and I really don't like you, like in person, you're gonna see it on my face. Like text message, no problem.
Yeah.
In my voice, even, I mean, if Gypsy ever fucking comes out here and says, like, I don't know if she'll ever confirm it. I try not to sound like I'm talking shit to her when I say it, but I'm blunt with it. So, like, by text message, I'm good. But, like, if I don't like you, I can't be, like, nice. Like, my ex's mom, they throw that in my face, like, you just don't know how to, like, just be cordial. No, because I don't like your bitch ass. Like, what you mean?
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to see you. When I see you, I want to cuss you out.
No, exactly. And that's exactly what I told my little sister. Whenever my little sister called my mom and was like, why don't they talk? I told my little sister, I said, you get on the phone, you call our aunt back. You tell her why I don't want to talk to her daughter, and you tell her there's nothing she could do to change my mind. Because you want to know why? I never blocked that girl's number. She still follows me on Instagram. She follows me on TikTok, and I don't follow her back. If that girl wanted to message me and ask me why I'm at her, she very well could.
Exactly. Oh, I can't stand that shit. Morbid. Kitten did the same shit when this went down. Mind you, because remember, Kitten, you notice how the only message I had was from the day before I ever posted anything from Kitten. Like, he only messaged me on the 21st. Oh, you're betraying your brother. And then as soon as I post something, you ain't got nothing to say? You ain't got shit to say when I post these videos. And then you go when I'm on panel with more bitch and want to address it publicly when, bitch, you've had all these days to talk to me privately, when I've been trying to talk to you privately, when I've been trying to talk to Gypsy privately, and then not only that, but you have the audacity to get on the panels and then say that you wanted to handle it privately. No, the fuck, you did not.
Exactly. I'm like, if you're not blocked, which you know you aren't, if you're not blocked and you have every which way to reach out to me and you haven't, that's on you. That's not on me. That ain't got shit to do with me, actually.
Exactly. Now, to answer Ringa's question, I'll tell you what I think. I do think Gypsy, because she has she thinks weird. So it goes with what she said to Nick that her daughter has to do whenever she's a certain age. That's a ancestral thing, and so I think that she has that like thinking, and she doesn't want his pretty sisters around him because she's jealous in a weird way like that. And also,
I said it bluntly earlier.
Exactly.
Gypsy wants to be the only girl in Ken's life. That's it. Point. Period. She don't care if he got a mama, a grandma. She wants to be the number one.
Literally wants to be the number one in his life. And also what could be it is, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna find my old posts and put them up here. Back in 2024 when this first happened, bitch, I had a whole bunch to say on Facebook, because I'm telling you, I didn't like Gypsy, and the way I am just a very blunt person about it. And so I was talking cash shit, like she's never gonna make it in this family, blah 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 blah. And you know, I would say the same shit. Hold on, y'all. I don't know who the fuck this is. Hold on, y'all.
But yeah, that's what we think the main beef of it is that she has a certain jealousy where she wants to be the main woman.
Sorry, y'all. I didn't know who this was. I'm sorry. No, but yeah, I was like the only one who was vocally like really talking Cash Money shit. Don't like her, ain't gonna like her, you know, I don't give a fuck, blah 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 blah. And so like she has said, like, I know you don't like me. Yeah, I don't, and you ain't gave me no reason to like you, Gypsy. Like, you can only say the excuse of, I didn't see that message, like, once or twice. But, bitch, it went on for 2 fucking years.
Yeah. Well, and I can say, like, I feel like if it was me, just knowing the way I am, because even my little brother's girlfriend that I don't like, I tried to do this with her when she first came around. I tried to be cool with her. I tried to be all big sister, like, oh, if you ever need a ride home, I can help you out, blah, blah, blah. But, like, this girl just gives me attitude, and I don't like it, so I feel like I probably would have done the same thing with Gypsy. Like, I probably would have tried to be a girl's girl to her, and if she shrugged me off, I would have been like, well, F you too, then. Exactly, Christine. I wouldn't say I would have trusted her, but I'm saying it. I think if I was in Autumn's position, I would have attempted to be a girl's girl to her. And if she didn't take it, I'd have been like, well, F you too then.
Yeah. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, I was like, that's exactly what I would have done. I would try to be a girl's girl to her, tried to talk to her, try to be friendly and everything. And if she wasn't receptive of it, then, well, screw you, I guess. I don't know.
Exactly. And for everybody who's like, well, why now? Because it involved me now. Kenny came to me accusing me of shit when I was not even on the internet like that yet. I had not said shit about him in 2 years. I wasn't saying shit. He came at me with the issue and made it about me. So
and
then,
the first one was because they thought you were Nina's source.
right. And I had not even said anything. I had not made a video. So you go off of me when you think I'm Nina's source. But then when I make a video and I don't say anything about your shit, you ain't got nothing to say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it because I didn't say anything?
Exactly. And like I said before, I think when Ken was first messing around and talking to Gypsy and the whole divorce and everything, I think he thought he was being slick. But then he effed around and got her pregnant, you know?
That's what I found out. And then for a murderer in this family.
Yeah, and I'm like, and like you said before, even if you don't marry her, she's stuck around for the next 18 years at least.
God given. Or God willing.
Yeah.
Because life could end in the blink of an eye. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on now.
Hey chat, did you guys see Autumn's new video about Hidden? Did y'all see Autumn's new video? She is still the very same person she was when she committed her crime. Right, Christy. Ring of Fire, so not last night, but I believe the night before, Hidden was on Scully's live, and she was basically admitting that she used Autumn for content. She said she said she took accountability for getting distracted with Autumn in the first place because she stood as stayed to her case and to her content.
Our computer's really slow.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yes, Christine, seriously. I have 12 minutes of her and I sent it to Autumn. I screen recorded it. 12 minutes of Hidden saying that she basically used Autumn for content. That's all she was around for. She didn't care about the friendship that she built with her, even though Autumn did. And that she said it was her fault for getting distracted with Autumn in the first place, and that she should have just stayed focused on the case and her content. Yeah, Ring of Fire, we was in there together. But yeah, I screen recorded that because I felt like it could be useful to Autumn, and I think it was.
Okay, I don't know what happened. What are they talking about in the chat?
I asked them if they saw your new video, and a bunch of people said no. Yeah. A bunch of people said that they hadn't seen it, and they asked what happened. And so I was explaining that it was just a screen recording from a live where Hidden was basically admitting to using you for content.
Yeah. Did you see the comments on them?
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, no, and then it was funny because Ring of Fire said, "Oh yeah, I was talking shit to her on there with you. LOL, I forgot." Because me and Ring of Fire was both in there together.
What if I refuse? I hate their photos.
And then you said stand up tanning.
Yeah, full time.
I'll put you in room 4.
All right. Sorry, y'all. I need to get my red light body enhancement therapy. I love it. I'm telling y'all, like for wounds, for anything, it's so good for your body. It really is, and it's like a mini workout at the same time. That's why like my voice sounds like I'm vibrating. Because it's literally vibrating. Like it has 4 programs, but you can like vibrate. Like I think the 4th step or the 4th level. Like I'm not kidding you, bitch. Your earlobes like are freaking vibrating. Like every part of your body is vibrating. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable to me, but like it feels like your teeth are vibrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just too strong for me, but it works your body out like hella. So, like if, toning up, like if you don't have a lot of weight and you just really want to tone up, like that's how I stay toned because I don't want to be muscular. Everything. To each its own. But I don't want to be muscular.
I'm the same way.
It doesn't look, on me, it doesn't look girly. On me, it makes me look very manly. So, other women I have seen wear like a cute, cut, like a 6-pack. But I've never seen a woman with muscular arms that I didn't be like, damn, that bitch looks strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
that's all I want to do is like working out because like I don't need to lose weight, but I need to build muscle and like tone my shit.
Yeah, girl, if y'all have Planet Fitness, use their body enhancement machine.
Yeah, I used to have the full membership there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got lucky with mine because I happened to know a manager, and so I got my membership for free.
Very cool.
5 years.
Oh yeah. Dude, I used to go to Planet Fitness when I was with my Shabuser and I used to go work out and I kid you not, Shorty, I used to walk on the stair climber for 3 hours because he would leave me alone when I went to the gym. So if I would sit there and watch the Keeping Up with the Kardashians on the TV, and I would walk on the stair climber or the treadmill for like 3 hours.
That's good. Because it got you left alone.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all.
Shorty's gonna be at MIA. She's doing red light therapy.
Okay.
There she is.
It's always loud. I'm probably going to sound like a fan again.
I just still can't believe Hidden did you that dirty.
Well, it's like, yeah, I mean.
And it's just funny to me because days before that, she thought we all blocked her. And I guess we should have in retrospect.
Yeah. I guess we should have.
Yeah, you remember that day when she was like, because I don't know about you, but she left me a long voicemail.
Yes, she sent a whole fucking message.
Yeah.
Then she's like, oh, I thought y'all blocked me. I couldn't see you. And then all of a sudden, she could see us. No, it's because I wasn't responding to your fucking text messages.
No, that's why I was giggling. Because I'm like, as much as she said she didn't care about the friendship and that's not what she was there for, you seemed pretty worried about it when you thought we blocked you.
Exactly. No, it's because you were worried that you you weren't going to get your content or the clothes that you wanted, because I guess her plan was to have a fallout. I don't know what her plan was.
Right.
You know, like, I know she didn't think that once she did a segment on my mother, I was going to be her friend anymore.
Exactly. Like,
So, well, it's because, at least with me, she knows I don't like her. And so as long as I don't like her, she would think that me talking to him might make him leave. But like, my thing would be, then why wouldn't you hit me up when I'm hitting you up and try to be friends with me then, to make me try and like you? Like, you had no desire for that. You're a mean girl. It was, she don't like me, I don't like you. But bitch, I have a reason not to like you. Remember, bitch, you're coming in this family. But in Gypsy's mind, oh, no, you better not have an opinion about her past, because she was allowed to do that. In fact, I think the text that she sent me that she swears she didn't send me was, nobody deserves to be murdered, but if Dee Dee were here, or if it weren't for that, then she wouldn't have Aurora or my brother. Don't know what the fuck she meant by that. But basically, because you didn't murder your mother for my brother. You murdered your mother for somebody else. And I'm sorry, but I don't think Dee Dee would have kept you away. Hell, if you had just told her you had somewhere to go, she probably would have let your ass leave. I mean, she was looking for you a home. But no, you didn't want that, because they would have controlled you at that home. And something would have been wrong with you if you went to that home, and you don't want to accept that there's something wrong with you. And she's like, I never had a saliva problem or whatever the fuck. Bitch, you're still drooling, even with surgery. Tell me you didn't have a problem. And I know y'all think this hair thing is whatever, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out in a few, whatever, that her cancer came back. The cancer that she likes to deny ever having.
my bad.
It's fine.
I was on teacup for a minute. I still have to respond to the sugar daddies, y'all. Yeah, we know she's Ken's headache. We know this for sure. We can see it all over his face.
One thing, only because I see the kid and Parker in one sentence, one thing that I do say, I guess it can't surprise me because we grew up with dogs, but like, we didn't grow up like when we were little babies. Like, when we got Johnny, I was 9, okay? So like, we were older kids. Leaving a large dog alone in a room with an infant is very dangerous. And it does not matter how much you know that dog. Oh, that dog would never. There are literally children, there are babies that are unalived right now because of that same thinking. It's an animal large enough to unalive your child. Even if they would never do it, you don't leave them in the room to have the potential.
No, and I agree with that. I own a pit bull, and I would never leave her alone around a baby. I don't think she'd do anything, but I wouldn't do it.
Right, and on Father's Day, they were all live, and Parker's in whatever room that Aurora was in because she was feeding him. She was feeding Parker, and like I said, you just don't leave a dog. And even if like they're real protective, and I get that, if your dog is not fucking trained to be that way, like professionally trained to be a guard dog for your children, then no, you don't leave them in the room until they're older. Once they're older, obviously, but when they're babies and one bite can tear their face off, you don't do it.
Yeah, like I said, I own a pit bull, and I think I own the most gentle pit bull that exists on this planet. I still wouldn't leave her in a room with a baby.
Exactly.
She's probably the least harmful pit bull on the planet, but I still wouldn't leave her with a baby.
Yep. Like, I fostered my friend Melanie. She moved to Tennessee in a DV situation. And so I fostered her dog, Mud, and her cat, No Balls. I still have her cat. But her dog was a husky, and I think German Shepherd mix. It was a husky and something mix, but you could definitely see he was husky, but he was brown. He was really cute. And he was 1 year old, extremely sweet. Like, I mean, like, I could see that he was trying to show me that he was safe. You know, like when I would try to, like when the baby, like try to give him a fry, he literally, like with his teeth together and his tongue sticking out, like trying to grab the fry with his tongue because he wasn't even going to use his teeth with the baby's hands. And I still, sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry, buddy. That's why
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, like she had to find somewhere for him to go long time.
Just as fast as they could go at a baby, they can snap on you also just as quick.
Exactly. I ain't worried. I'll kick a dog's teeth in.
Yeah.
You better play with me.
I'm just saying that it could switch in an instant, and it doesn't matter adult or baby. It could just like that switch.
Look, there was a time when I lived in Lubbock. I had, so my babies are like 1 year apart. They're a year and some change, 15 months apart. And I had a double stroller, like a twin stroller. And it was a Sunday, and it was a ghost town. Nobody around. We walked all the way to the store and saw not one car, and we're walking all the way back. We're halfway home, and I see two dogs, and they're kind of far away from each other, but like close enough that they're together. Now, one dog looked at me and looked right back down, minding his business. I wasn't worried. And then the other dog noticed me, and I knew immediately we're in trouble because this dog noticed me and his hair immediately stood up and it like jumped into a prowling motion or stance. So in my mind, I was like, oh shit, I've got like one chance. You know, like I have enough time to see this dog running at me. Like it's not that close to me. But I don't have enough, like there's nowhere for me to run for safety. And there's nobody around. And anyways, I'm looking at this dog as it's running because I'm like, I've got one good kick and then I have to throw myself over my kids because that's all I'm going to be able to do. Mm-hmm. So I aimed to kick its teeth out. That way, if it did bite, it wasn't biting us.
Yeah.
And I kicked that dog, like my foot landed so perfectly on its teeth that it did. It knocked the top four canines out. Like the top four of his teeth or her teeth were out. But dogs, when they get into pain, it makes them like be more aggressive. They're more vicious. So that didn't make her back. That made her like come at me full force. And then out of nowhere, the first person we see in the morning is this dude in a red truck. He comes and he like, cause I'm over the stroller now, like belly down over my kids. So my face, I can't see this dog. And this dude, I just see from side vision, he grabbed his dog, like bear hugged it from the back, threw it in the back of its truck, and then yelled, "Get home, mama." And I fucking got home. I didn't have, I might have had some scratches from its claws, but I wasn't injured.
Do you want to answer Ring of Fire's question? Because I know the answer and I don't want to screw up. I'll read it to you. I heard someone say something that she asked Ken to have someone watch Parker while he works away, but I forgot who said that.
You said what?
I heard someone say something that Gypsy asked Ken to have someone watch Parker while he works away. I forgot who said that.
I mean, you can answer. You can answer. I'm gonna tell you, right? I don't know. All I know is that Gypsy did hear my live the last week or whatever, whenever that came out, and she wasn't happy about it, and ever since then, boarding Parker has been a thing.
Yeah, so they have been boarding Parker. But that's why I didn't want to explain it. I didn't want to screw up again.
Yeah, they have been boarding Parker. They're just, the debate is, are they boarding Parker because Caden's working, or are they boarding Parker because they're on vacation? And I said, I might not, like it might be both, but because I don't. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call.
I think Autumn got another phone call.
I'm sorry, you left Pixie. What's the last thing y'all heard me say?
The last thing we heard you say was that you had a phone call.
No, I didn't have a phone call. Oh yeah, no, my mom. I'm sorry, my mom called. I didn't get a phone call, my battery thing, but my mom called me because Kenan called her bitching that I gave up the story of where he got Parker, and that's why I said I think that's why Kenan might not want me on here, because he might have not been telling the truth about everything, and he has his story the way he has it, and I might say something that fucks it up. He didn't tell his ex-girlfriend that he had ever talked to Gypsy either, and I was about to spill that bean too, and I didn't know. They're all like, shh.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, but
and I said that from the beginning, that Ken had his own tea.
Exactly. And Gypsy is using this whole I left Pixie because of she got her with Ryan and blah 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 blah. But in reality, bitch, I think that's a cop out. I think you left Pixie because you didn't want Pixie.
She didn't want it. Yeah, she didn't want Pixie.
Exactly. The ex didn't want Parker.
And you want to know how I know she didn't want Pixie? Because when I left my dog with my abuser, I cried way harder than that for that dog.
She didn't, man. She cried for the camera. She didn't cry for that dog.
Exactly.
And again,
I begged him for a day and a half to give me that dog.
If it was about, if she really wanted that freaking dog, she would have left with her. Okay? Exactly. And I'm going to tell you just the other way around, because when Ken's ex packed up that U-Haul and dipped, she left Parker. She never asked for Parker. She didn't want Parker. Parker was a reminder to her. So she didn't want him.
Yeah, no, I begged my abuser to let me take my dog.
Hindsight's always 20/20. I learned the hard way. I'll never leave without my dog. That'll be a reason I stay just a little bit longer until your ass is gone.
Yeah.
Just so I can leave with my dog.
That's my new hindsight. Yeah. Because leaving with that dog was the hardest thing I ever had to do. I didn't care about leaving him. It was leaving the dog that was the heartbreak for me. Because the other thing is, I told you that Nala is my third pit bull. My first pit bull, his name was Apollo. And I got him like as a graduation present almost. And whenever I left with my abuser, I left Apollo here with my family, and when I came back for him, they gave him to my cousin, but I couldn't be mad about it because the cousin that they gave him to has a farm.
Okay.
So I sucked it up and was like, whatever. And then me and my abuser got my next pit bull together, Chloe. I picked her out on Craigslist. I went and bought her. I went and bought her all her things. I bought her all her shots. And we had her together for 2-3 years. And then when I left, I was packing all my stuff and I wanted to pack her up, and he wouldn't let me. And so then whenever I left him and I moved back home, my little sister, her friend was giving up Nala. That they had originally rescued her from the dogfighting ring, and they were giving her up because they were moving state and they couldn't take her with them. And so they were looking for a home for her, and my little sister said my little sister told her friend, my big sister and my mom love pit bulls. I'm sure they'll take her, and we did. And so Nala's been mine since then.
I had a Nala. I had a Nala cat.
Yeah, I'm like, I got her like I want to say like 2 years after I moved back here.
Gotcha. Oh shit.
Oh, Ring of Fire said, oh, okay, I was assuming it may have been because she was having issues watching the baby and Parker.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, like, should that girl, she never had issues because she always has somebody over. Whether she's gonna find somebody to come over. This is how it is, or she goes somewhere.
Yeah.
I just don't really know why the fuck she like Kenan should know if he's having to lie about shit like the full story of how or where you got your dog, or having to worry about keeping things or whatever. Like Gypsy is a whole ass one of those people that if his ex had died, she would have still been pissed off finding anything from her.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, and I've said it before, whether Gypsy likes it or not, Gypsy wouldn't be in the picture if the ex didn't leave.
Yeah.
The ex left him, and that's what sparked his reach out. He wasn't reaching out to Gypsy while he was still with his ex.
Right.
So, and I thought it definitely appeared Kenan really did love his ex, and
Yeah.
I mean, if she doesn't love you, like, she's not going to beat a dead horse. She's not one that's going to force it. So, like, she's not Ryan. Like, if Jip lets her, all right, bye, I'll go to the next one. He's
Right.
not, like, he tried to stop that chick because he pulled up as she's leaving in the U-Haul. And that was it. She said she wanted to leave, so he let her leave.
Well, and that's why I said in the beginning, I think he just thought he was being slick with Gypsy. I think he just wanted to take her from Ryan to show he could, and then he got himself too deep and got her pregnant.
Yep, I think, that, and it was a comfort thing. I think that, maybe he did have feelings, or maybe he did, or curiosities, and then when the ex left, it, like, re-heightened those because she left me, like, not knowing that Gypsy had been talking to Kenan, and now that she knows, and maybe Kenan realized if this is her response, then this is going to be everybody's response.
Right. Well, and it's like, also, it's not like it put him in a position where she'd like be jealous of Gypsy, because I'm like, if my ex-boyfriend was on TV talking about I'm dating Gypsy Rose, I'd be like, oh jeez. Like, I wouldn't have been jealous of her if I was ex. You still there, Shorty? It sounds like you've been on mute for a minute.
God, I can't fucking stand motherfuckers, bro.
I was wondering where you were. Nah, she disappeared again.
Anyways, I keep getting my fucking ass chewed out. I don't give a fuck.
Who keeps
My
shooting
bad.
you out? Who's shooting you out?
BD, because I asked him to keep our son for the night. And apparently that's an issue. So
Usually is.
yeah, usually, it's totally normal to fucking have, anger behind having to, keep your kid that you only get for 3 hours.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, there's dads out here that would love to have a baby mama that would offer them to keep their kid. Like, and you you complain.
That's why everyone thinks I'm being ignorant when I say it, but I always say I'm blessed not to have a BD.
Oh yeah, you're definitely blessed. Look,
I'm
I was
blessed.
married when my first baby was born. I never planned to have a VD.
Yeah, no, I'm blessed. I almost had one. I thank God every day he didn't make him get me pregnant. I thank God for that every day.
I mean, I'm not ever gonna take away what he does, like as a father, because he does do for his son. Unlike my other two father, who literally has been MIA since 2015
Right.
or 2016. Sorry. So, but just because you're a providing father doesn't mean you ain't a shit ass person. Huh.
Yeah, that too.
I've seen plenty of people be good parents, but shitty people. So,
I have a parent like that, my stepdad.
where the fuck did Judy go? Why did she get off?
Dude, I
I
don't
know,
know.
hey,
And
sorry.
I've invited them like 5 times.
And Patsy?
Yeah, her too. Look,
How
I'm an
long was the
in-law.
flight?
I'm adding the group chat. Cajun, Janelle, Dewey, Jackie, Starbright, Pretzi, Cambion, Pretzi again.
Oh wow, hidden in plain sight's popping back up.
I'll invite your friend Bailey because I have her on here.
Yeah, you can invite Bailey, but I don't know if she'll come on until later.
But I'll invite her anyways.
Yeah, that's my bestie. Like we been through so much shit, and like we fought, and we got back together, and we fought, we got back together, and every time we fought, we've never gone after each other's mans. We've never gone to publicly embarrass one another or tell each other secrets or
I have a
nothing.
bestie like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like we legit just fucking beef, and it's just beefing between each other, you know?
Yeah, I have a bestie like that. Her name is Morgan. That's the one that moved to Colorado recently.
Yeah.
Me and her have known each other since I was a sophomore in high school. She used to be my plug's girlfriend. And we used to smoke all his stuff without him knowing. But, like, we have known each other forever. We've fallen out a couple times, but we always come back to each other, and we've never ratted each other's stuff out, nothing like that. Like,
good. Yeah. I don't have another one like everyone else, and I haven't really had a friend in a long time that's been able to do that. My sister did that to me.
no, that's why I was telling my therapist about you. Because I don't make friends like that. I said, that's why I was telling my therapist about you. Because I don't be making friends like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I keep my circle small.
Same. Because it's done me fucking dirty by keeping it. Like trying to be a friendly person and a girl's girl and just a friend's friend, and like that has literally gotten me fucked over.
Yeah, and like outside of all this stuff, I have wholeheartedly, I have 4 people I talk to on a daily basis that I call friends. That's who I got.
Yep. I have one guy friend, Jason. We've been friends for 5 or 6 years now. And like, I mean, he comes up from Texas to visit and stuff. Like, he is a really good friend, and he calls me all the time, and because he does the pilot car service thing where he follows behind. Sometimes he's in front, but most of the time he's behind the overside loads.
Yeah.
And he's always on the road. Like right now he's in Arizona, but they're going to California.
Right.
And they started in South Carolina.
Hmm.
Now, he started in Texas and drove to South Carolina to follow this load all the way across the map, basically.
No way.
We're going to Jose, California. And that's about the only person besides Gma in this world that I mean, I don't think there's something that I could not tell him. Like, I don't know. I like dangerously trust him. I've trusted him like I've trusted a lawyer.
That's how I am.
I told him, I'm like, you know too much now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
like
I
you
am.
ever become an enemy, I'm gonna have to pew you.
Noah literally swooped in and saved me from SA. Like, I trust that man with my absolute life. Yeah, and the crazy thing was, so when that happened, I was besties with this girl, and I would go to her house like all the time, even on school nights. I would go sleep over at this girl's house because she lived like 10 minutes from me. And I was sleeping over at this girl's house one night, and her cousin, her older cousin, had a crush on me, and I knew that. And when I slept over, so the way the bedroom was set up was there was 3 beds in this one bedroom, and it was my best friend's bed, her cousin's bed, and then her little sister's bed. And this one night we were all partying at this house, and like her mom would let us underage drink, and stuff like that. So like one night I was over there at their house partying and stuff, and I got all messed up, and he was like, "Oh, you can sleep in my bed tonight if you want."
Stop it, Daisy.
He was like, you can sleep in my bed.
Sorry, my dog got overly excited.
You're good.
They're so excited to see me. It's okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's okay, Daisy. You go party outside?
Long story short, this guy was like, "You can sleep in my bed tonight if you want," and I was like, "Okay." And then later on that night, he snuck into the bed and started trying to touch on me and stuff. And I woke up to him touching on me, and I got up out of the bed and I went to the bathroom, and that's when I called Noah. I called Noah when I went to the bathroom, and I was like, "Hey, I just woke up. Lucas was trying to do this to me. He was trying to touch me, and can you come pick me up? Can you come get me?" And I called Noah because he lived in the neighborhood. And one thing I didn't tell you guys about Noah is that his mom is deaf. And at this point, he didn't have his driver's license. We were like 15, 16. So he didn't have his driver's license back then. He woke his mom up at 2 a.m, signed to her that I was in trouble and they had to go get me. And she got up out of bed and took him to come get me. And so...
That's a real...
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a real friend.
Yeah, like, he woke his mom up and said, "We have to go get my friend. She's in trouble." And she got up and came and got me.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
My mom, she definitely made a mistake.
Pretzy's here. Pretzy, get your ass up here.
But she also made some, like, really... She was always a really, like, nice woman, and I try to remember that. And so I had a friend one time who called me in hysterics saying that her dad had beat her. Please come pick me up. And so my mom drove over an hour, and we went and picked this friend up, and we drove back home, and we weren't home maybe 45 minutes. Like, as me and her were leaving out the door, like the way the apartments were set up, like the entrance coming in, we were literally just bending around our apartment building when a whole bunch of cops were coming in. Come to find out, this girl's dad was texting her the whole time that when she ran away, and she was telling him that my mom wouldn't let her out of the car.
Oh hell.
And so they showed up like
Yeah, yeah.
like crazy, and all because like, you lied, girl. You was about to, like,
Yeah,
mama,
that's
good for you,
crazy.
and you lied because you didn't want to get in trouble with your daddy.
Mm-mm.
I'm just saying hi. I'm about to put my phone on the charger, but Allie,
Did you make it?
how
But see,
dare you not tell me this is the
I
pits of
did tell
hell?
you. I did tell you. I did tell you. The
Mm,
only thing is we've been having monsoons, so it's not been as bad lately. So
I
you're
don't
gonna have
know.
a couple days. You're gonna have a couple days of hell. It's gonna feel like you're in an oven for a couple days, but in a couple days we should get some rain.
All right, I'm gonna go charge my phone, probably take a nap and come back.
Oh
I
my
got
god,
out, I wore blue jeans on the plane, but I had to get out of them suckers.
you better come back. Everyone's been wondering where you've been.
Yeah, we want to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Uh,
About
not much. Just got off the phone with the lawyer and everything. That's why my phone's dying. But let me go charge the phone and I'll be back. I
Okay.
promise.
Okay.
I love you, bitches.
Love you too.
Love you.
Ouch. Sorry.
Yeah, like I'm very much the same way. Like I've never dug into the Jetverse community or anything. I never really cared enough.
Right.
Like I said, I've always had my own opinions, and no one can make me change my own opinions. That's the way I
Exactly.
am. It's just the way I am. But like whenever I found you and everything, and then I started coming onto the panels, like me and you forged a friendship, and I made friends with everybody else, like Pammy and Judy, Pretzi. Like I'm cool with everybody, and that's cool to me because, like you, I don't have very much like real life friends.
Right. You're saying. I really don't.
Yeah, no. So that's why, like yesterday, I was like, I hold mine and your friendship higher value than this Gypsy Ken shit. Like
Facts.
even let's say like Ken and Gypsy break up tomorrow, I'm not gonna not be friends with you.
Right. Well, regardless, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't care. Like that end of the whole thing has nothing to do with me at this point.
Exactly.
Like I said, I have my own opinions on it, and I felt the way since everything happened, like with her getting out of prison and everything. And like I even said then, I was like all for her, like coming out here and living her life and just like doing her thing, like whatever. But when I drew my other opinions was when she cheated on Ryan, and I was like, oh well, she was wrong for that. Yeah, that's when I was like, oh well.
I was not a supporter of Gypsy, actually. Like, when she first came out, I had not made any like attempt to know anything other than she was a schmurderer. So when she first got out, like I said, and she was with Kenan, like when she first got out, I wasn't even watching her story, and then she's back with Kenan, and I'm like, that bitch ain't never gonna make it. And then when Kenan asked me to stop, listen to her when she was telling her story and the way she tells it, man, she tells it good. And it makes you, if you're any bit of a decent person, it does make you.
It pulls out the heartstrings.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. And that's so unfair because she's such a liar.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and that's my thing, because like I said, I didn't go through the emails and the text messages. I went through the crime scene photos.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard for someone to tell me what they think happened with Dee Dee when I saw it.
Right.
I saw it with my eyeballs. Like, what do you mean?
Exactly. I think, like I said, and I'll stand on it, I think she had everything to do with it, if not the whole thing.
Yeah. No, I think she took a couple jabs in, if you
Right.
get what I mean.
The only reason I based it ain't because of the crime scene photos of the crime. It was the crime. It was the gypsy's account
Yeah.
of the story, and
Well, no, that's my
her.
point. When you take her account of the story and match it up with the crime scene photos, shit don't add up.
Right, but not even that. Like I said, it has take away the crime scene photos, take away, what happened to Dee Dee, like just the act itself, and place any mother in position of Dee Dee. I'm a mother. The last fucking thing I'm screaming out my mouth if I'm getting schmurdered is my child's name if they're
Yeah.
in this house. Because I don't want that person to know that they're in this house. Now, if they are schmurdering me, I might be screaming their name,
Yeah.
telling them to stop.
Right.
Gypsy stop, instead of gypsy
Yeah.
help, gypsy help.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. Because even when she tried to recount that didn't even sound right to me.
No, it don't. It doesn't sound. No parent. If your child.
And I don't think she was sitting in that bathroom covering her ears. I don't
No.
think that.
Like I said, I don't know if Nick knows, and if he does, he sure as hell has kept it a secret.
Yeah.
But if he, like, I don't know if he really knew that the mother was already gone
Yeah,
when
no,
he
I don't think
got there.
I don't think he
I
knows.
think the lights were off. I think
Yeah.
the covers were over her, and I think
Well, and he was confused from get go.
yeah. I mean, that's how they are.
Yeah, but that's why I'm like, everyone wants to dig into these emails and these text messages and stuff between her and Nick, and it's like, all, in my opinion, again, I've only been in true crime since I've been alive, really, and the crime scene photos is all you need. And like I said, yes, it was bad. It was terrible what happened to Dee Dee. But are they the most goriest crime scene photos I've ever seen? Not by a long shot.
The woman, like, she's been found for months. Like, I mean, she was, but still, I guess she had. I mean, she wasn't skeletalized either. You could like see the abdomen, and it was an unaliving.
No, I know, but what I'm
And like
saying
you
is,
could literally see the walls covered in decomposition sweat. Decomp sweat. Like, ew. I've seen some really rough shit.
yeah, no, like
But what you
that's
have
why
not,
I'm saying, like,
like,
I've
those aren't the
seen,
most recent, but that was with her child. That's what
yeah,
makes it so gruesome. Because that was done by her child, and to do it to do it.
yeah. No, but that's what I was trying to say earlier. It was like, yes, what happened to Dee Dee is terrible, but was it floor to ceiling blood? No. Like, where'd you go, Autumn? Ooh, Lion's Den is here. Can I let Lion's Den in?
Yes.
Okay. Lion's Den, it won't let me add you till Autumn comes back. It says I can't let you up while the creator is away.
I'm not the fucking one you want to play with, stupid ass.
There she is.
Sorry, y'all.
No, you're good.
Dude, I hate it. Like, I admit I zoomed out, but I didn't. Like, I cut into the other lane, so this person didn't have to hit their brakes. They speed up, cut in front of me, and then slam on their brakes. Bitch, I'll go into the emergency lane. Bitch, I'm not playing with you. I will get back in front of you.
Okay, I'm the same way. How are
Sorry.
you, Lion's
Hi,
Den?
Lions Den.
Hello, how are y'all doing?
We're good. How are
We
you?
are doing well. How are you?
Oh, I just got done doing a therapeutic Ross run. I needed to go look at crap at Ross that I don't need. Had to
Speaking
buy
of
my
therapy,
grandbaby some stuff.
speaking
Ross
of
is such
therapy,
an addictive store.
yeah, it is.
I heard you graduated from therapy.
I did.
Congratulations.
I'm done.
That's exciting.
If you guys have ever seen the movie Nanny McPhee, that's basically how my therapist did it to me. He was like, "You don't need me anymore."
So, is there like, I mean, maybe sound kind of dumb, but is there like maintenance therapy or are they still there if you need them?
Yeah, he extended an invite to me because like that was why he ended therapy with me because he was like, you know, I've had you for 7 years, and when he found me, I had just left my abuser and I was in a real deep dark place. And he was just basically telling me about all my progress and everything that he's seen out of me. And he said, I don't need him anymore. But he was like, but if there's a time where you think you do need to come back and you do need us, we'll be here. And he said, as long as he's at that place where I go, he will, if I request for him, he'll pick me up.
Yeah, at least that gives you like a kind of feels like a safety net.
Yeah. He was like, if you ever need to come
And
back,
it
So,
normalizes you. It normalizes you because I don't think I would ever have a therapist tell me that I don't need them anymore.
yeah, no, he
So
literally said, you don't need me no more. He said, I think you got it from here on out. So,
okay. Well, just letting y'all know, if more bitch goes live or whatever, and I hear my name, don't be surprised if y'all hear me talking shit on his panel.
hey, I'll come with you.
I gotta take this
I'm
downstairs.
dead ass out.
Um,
What freeway call?
I don't understand what would make him follow me. That's just weird.
See, and I'm
I
just
saw
happy I'm
on
not on the radar
YT.
yet.
Well, when
I
they
saw
first
on
mentioned it this
YT.
morning, I went
Yeah.
ahead and because I thought he didn't have his main account. So I went and I blocked the Merbit one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was minding my own business. And I look and I was like, who? And I had to get in because it just was like come across my screen. So I had to log in and look and it's like the main account.
Mm.
So I didn't know he got it.
I'm
Oh,
just
he
happy
got
I'm not
Sam
on the
too.
radar yet. Yeah,
I'm
he got
surprised because
Sam.
you're on all the lives. So
That's what I said. But look, I
Yeah.
looked on YT and he said something about the anti-gypsies and the gyp verse, and he's like, that's why I left the gyp verse and all of the anti-gyp people in it and blah blah blah. So I think he's got to
But
be coming for
he
like the
did.
gyp
He was with
verse.
the other side.
he didn't leave the Jitverse. He
Yeah, he
just
didn't
left
leave
the
it.
anti side.
Yeah, he
And
went to the other side.
It's a guarantee. It's because there's some money to be made on the other side that we don't know about.
Yeah, probably. Yep.
You don't just change your mind on something when more evidence comes out.
Well, no, exactly. And Lions Den, I was even telling Autumn that earlier. I was like, I used to follow Morbid back in the day when he was anti-gypsy. And I didn't know he switched sides until Autumn and everybody else told me he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't handle the way that he talks to women in general. Even when he was anti-gypsy, I can't do that. I can't listen to, even sometimes when it's women that I don't like, I just can't listen to women be degraded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gross. You know, and if that's his shock, because everyone compares him to supposedly like a wannabe Howard Stern, that he tries to be this shocking person. Degrading people isn't shocking. People do it every day. So there's nothing
Right.
shocking about it. There's nothing original. There's nothing like, ooh, I can't believe he said that. I mean, I say
Exactly.
shit I can't believe I say all the damn time. I'm surprised by the shit I say. So I don't need someone else. But he's just, I don't know. It's just gross the way that I don't accept the way that they've gone after Audrey. I think there's enough room for all of us here and that
Yeah,
we have
that's
the
what I
right to
don't.
have differing opinions. Like,
Yeah.
but our opinions
I.
are not opinions. They are opinions based on fact.
Oh, exactly. And I mean, I think everybody has a place here. You know, if they fucking like, it's social media. It's if you're able to download the app and make an account, then you have a place here. And who the fuck are we to tell you you don't?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's what social media was made for people to connect. Like, I think it's wrong to try and tell somebody else what they can and can't have. Now, there's some people that are obviously ridiculous and we don't want anything, you know, them in the community, but doesn't mean that they should be shunned off the app incompletely or
Yeah,
completely. You know, like it's fucked
just
up how they
go
go
somewhere
after people.
else. Well, they
Exactly.
say that Mimi came from the Ohio Four. Is
Well,
just something I heard is that she didn't
that's what I
start.
heard.
She didn't start here.
That's what I heard
That's
too.
just a thing that was said. Like, I don't know her. I haven't dealt with her. I've not been on a live with her. Well, she was on a live last night. I didn't even know she was there because she never
And she
said
got
anything.
blocked. Yep, she got blocked by her peeps. Her
Yeah, she
peeps.
was on someone's live, and I was on there just because Audrey was on there,
Yep.
and I didn't even notice that she was in there.
Yeah, well,
But back to what you were saying about Nick, I
according,
think
okay,
what do you think that his secret is? I think his secret is that she had something to do with,
that's what
like,
I was
she,
saying. I think that his secret, if it is like if he knew, because what I'm on the fringe of is, did he know or did she trick him into thinking that like her mother was alive and just sleeping? Like, did he see
uh-huh.
blood? Did he know for a fact that he was unaliving an alive woman? Or does he think that he did because Gypsy told him that she was alive? And did Gypsy, like, I think, and if he did, like, if he knew, then he would never tell us. I think he's gatekeeping that
Mm-hmm.
secret, and he would never tell us because he won't tell on Gypsy. But I don't
Well,
know if he knew it or not. And that's why he's not saying it, because maybe he did truly believe that she was alive.
they said that, oh, well, he heard Dee Dee say XYZ, and it's like, that could have very well been Gypsy. She could have said something, like, been like behind the door and said something as he went in there. And
What did he say he heard her say? Or what did he say?
yes,
Yeah, he said he
he heard
heard
her
her say
say,
what?
who are you? I believe is what was said.
Yeah.
I'm I'm almost positive it was who are you?
Okay. Yeah. And
So I don't know. I just have, like, I think the simple fact that we all know that, and I'm not even being mean, it's the truth that he's slow. We all know
right,
that.
right.
I think that he could easily think that, I think the simplest
What the fuck are
answer
you
is the
doing?
correct answer. It is for most people, but I think for someone who is not completely all there, I think that he thinks he's holding this big secret, but it's just the simplest answer is that he knew that she participated more. Maybe he made the four big wounds. Like, I just think there's more to it.
There was rage in that, and I don't know if there was a torture or not, but it makes me just think, like, because Nick didn't know Dee Dee enough to rage over him, and Dee Dee did know Gypsy, or Dee Dee did know about Nick, and like
Mm-hmm.
Dee Dee did not give bad words about Nick. She said
Nope.
that she was happy about, like, and I would think that Nick knew that.
And I think that she felt the relationship was safe because he lived far away.
Right,
So
and
I think
and he
that
was
that's what,
slow.
yeah,
Until she
like
asked
her,
him to save
because she
her.
believed that her daughter was slow.
Right.
So I think that she felt like it was a safe relationship.
Yeah, she probably never thought that, like, her brain could even come up with a plan to unalive her.
Yeah.
Like I
So,
was just saying earlier, Lions, and I don't think you were up here, but me and Shorty were both saying, one, I believe Gypsy had a couple jabs in, if you know what I mean.
mhm.
Yeah.
There's too much anger there. The only
Yeah,
way that I can explain the anger is the fact that Nick thought that he got Gypsy pregnant,
yeah.
and because there's a letter where she says that uh, her mom.
No, they tried to get that
No,
was their
there's a
first
letter that
plan.
she said that her mom made her lose it by being
No, no, I know
physically hurting
that,
her. Yeah,
but
but that's what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
saying
the
that was
only.
that was their first plan, was that Gypsy was gonna get pregnant, and then Dee
But
Dee
I
would
think
have to
that's where
accept me.
his anger would have
Yeah.
come from. You did this. You got rid of my baby,
Well,
and that
I
could be where
thought
the anger
that
came from.
I thought
but
Gypsy told us she had never slept with Nick until that night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's told us a lot of stuff. Like, yeah. But there's a letter that she told him that her mom made her lose it. That
but
she
no,
That's insane.
I'm
because there's a
saying
letter that she says that she wants something about going back to plan A, and he says, "Oh, you want me to get you pregnant again?"
exactly. Yeah, because that was their first plan. That's what I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
say. Yeah,
Okay, so she's either lying, because he is slow, and so
Mm-hmm.
like, but is he slow enough to where, like, if he literally had not even physically touched her, he thought she's pregnant?
Well, it was the bathroom. It was the bathroom ordeal, and he could have thought that just that little, even though he couldn't rise to the occasion, that there was probably just enough. I'm sure. Can you imagine what she convinced him of? She
Okay,
probably
here's what I'm
convinced him of
saying.
so much.
This is why I ask, because the family is like under this ultimatum with Kenan, and we're just listening to Jip and how she tells the story, and Jip did not have any type of relation, like sexual, with Nick until the night he murdered her mother.
right.
Mhm.
So were those letters before? Those letters were before she was murdered, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
So then
Yes.
how could
and
she?
the text messages and the videos.
So how
Because
could she have been pregnant by him?
it supposedly happened in the movie theater.
Yeah, it was a plan of theirs.
It's
Gypsy,
basically she
That
didn't think that those letters are going to get out. That's
that
basically what it
yeah.
is.
Well,
that's what I'm. That's what.
that was Gypsy's plan with Nick, basically to baby trap him, so that Dee Dee would have to
It was
accept
more to
him.
baby trap. Yeah, it was to baby
Yeah,
trap Dee Dee
Dee Dee.
because,
Yeah,
yeah,
to get
because
Dee
she
Dee to
knew that
accept
Dee Dee
him.
wouldn't abandon a baby.
Yeah. So
That
it was the
she's
first,
going to have to take care of
and
us.
and then Lions Den is saying that she wrote a letter saying that her mom made her lose that
What?
baby, and so that Lions Den said that Gypsy wrote a letter saying that her mom made her lose that baby. So apparently Nick did get her pregnant at one point or another.
No, I
And
don't
he
believe she was
said,
pregnant. I don't
no,
believe she
I
was
know,
pregnant. I think she
I
just
don't
told him
either.
that.
I
Yeah.
don't either. But I'm saying, like, that's what she told Nick. And then he was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, you want me to get you pregnant again?" That was her
Yeah.
plan with Nick, to baby trap Nick, basically, so that Dee Dee would have to accept their little
Yes.
relationship.
But she
Yeah.
was accepting of it.
But it was not just accepting it because she wanted him to come live there and Dee Dee to care for them, to take care of them financially, to have the house, everything. She wanted to get it all set up to where she had a home just until 2019. She thought that she was still going to be able to get the house. She,
Even in
a- she
2019?
Yeah, she questioned whose name was on the deed. She was still questioning. Yeah. She asked it in it was either in the interrogation. It was definitely with the conversation with the police. She
But that
wanted
was
to
in
know.
20. She didn't. Hold on.
Yeah, the crime was 2015. 2019, that she had wanted, or she had thought that she wanted to know whose name. So when she got out, was she going to have a house? I think I made a big mistake. I just bought myself a 15 times mirror so I can see every pore in my face.
So I'm like, I
Wait,
don't.
what did you say? The crime was 2015. What?
The crime was 2015, but in 2019, she still was under the impression. Oh, I haven't even been looking at the chat. Okay, hold on.
Me either, to be honest.
I'm just seeing if someone might have some more insight to what I said. It's just another manipulation tactic.
Why did you say don't hurt me to go out and want to be a whole influencer crazy to
Gypsy
brag about
definitely
it?
helped him. Didn't she
Wow.
say
Oh
she
no,
was
I remember
pregnant and
that.
lost the baby? Yes,
Yeah.
misunderstated. She said she was pregnant and that she lost it. Gypsy told
I
Nick.
remember her asking the investigators if she gets to go home.
Yes, boo boo, that's correct.
I remember that because I thought she was an evil ass bitch because she knows that she and Nick made the agreement that since they were caught already, that they were just going to tell the truth.
And yes, they did supposedly have relations in the bathroom at the movie theater. But the only thing was, this is responding to Boo Boo, that one of them, I can't remember if it was Dee Dee, or not, sorry, not Dee Dee, if it was Nick or Gypsy, says that he wasn't able to rise to the occasion. But that doesn't mean that he wouldn't be able to be. Were you talking? I'm sorry.
No,
It's
no,
all
not you.
muffled.
I'm
Okay.
talking. I don't
Okay.
even know.
Yeah, because at the
You're good.
movies, I don't think that he understood that they didn't complete their mission. I think that he thought that they had completely finished.
Real fast.
Um,
Not to interrupt. Real fast. Sam wants up. Can I let him? Okay.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
okay,
Yeah,
loves.
that's all I need.
I'll be right back. I gotta drop for a second. My daughter's calling me. I'll be right back.
No, you're good. Hi, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
What's up?
How does it feel to be blocked by Hidden?
Huh?
I said, how does it feel to be blocked by Hidden?
No different than it did before.
See, me and Autumn were a little hurt when we got blocked.
I know. Well, we were the only ones who got blocked.
Yeah, we were the only ones in the group chat that got blocked. And we said, oh, what the hell?
I know, rude.
I didn't do nothing.
What'd you say, Sam?
I said I didn't even do nothing.
Right. I didn't do nothing
Maybe because I
either.
was the one that asked.
I didn't do nothing other except for say I saw where Autumn was coming from.
What's up, Susanna? Yeah, maybe because I asked, but I only asked because she like casually said it, and I was like, wait, hold on, what?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and Autumn's whole problem with the whole segment on her mom thing was that, like, yeah, I know the emails and the life after lockup and all that stuff. I get it, but at the same time, Autumn's mom has asked her to keep her out of it. Like the other day, I don't think you were here for it, Sam. The other day, Autumn came up here and said, instead of reaching for her phone, Autumn's mom is reaching for her Bible instead.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, she don't want nothing to do with this stuff. So that's why.
It got too much. Look at everything that happened.
Well, yeah, and that's why Hidden was like, well, I want to make a segment on Autumn's mom. She was like, why the hell would you do that? Because it's going to cause problems between Autumn and her mom.
Yeah, it was a scapegoat. It was a cop out for her to say it's about the prison emails. It's about the prison emails. What does whoever she emailed in prison have anything to do with her? Are you going to break down every single person that's emailed her in their entire life, or is it just Ken's mom?
She said she
Exactly.
was. No,
Yeah,
she said when I asked her, she said she was.
yeah, we'll
No,
see.
and
Everybody
that's
that
what she.
emailed her.
But that's what why I said my other point earlier. Y'all could go through every single one of these emails. There's nothing y'all are going to be able to find in these emails to put her back in prison for.
Exactly. Like you're just trying to go over this to like judge. That's it. You're
Yeah,
just trying to judge.
y'all reading it to form your own opinion, which is fine. But like y'all can't actually do anything with it.
Exactly. And it's fine. Just don't be sitting on my panel calling yourself a friend
Right.
when you're about to talk about my mother in any context. The very least, you say something. If you don't ask, then at least say something. But I guess Hidden thinks that being a journalist overpowers being a friend. And if you are a friend, it doesn't matter, if they talk about, or if you're a journalist, it doesn't matter if you talk about your friend's parents or your friend's family. It's public knowledge. You don't have to say anything. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. You don't call yourself a friend. Then you don't be on my panels. You call yourself a journalist and you keep it that way.
Especially when on this panel, on Autumn's panel, the last time we spoke about Autumn's mom was when Autumn said, "Don't bring my mom up no more. She don't want no part of this." That's the last time we spoke about Raina. So, Hidden wanting to dig all this stuff up from the emails and life after lockup when this lady is in her house grabbing her Bible because of this shit. Yeah, leave her alone. I would hate to be the reason an old lady had to grab for her Bible. And y'all the reason, because y'all trolling this old lady. Leave her out of it. Yeah, Autumn said it the other day. Autumn's mom called her and told her, instead of her reaching for my phone, I'm reaching for my Bible instead. Because the social media is the devil. That's what she told Autumn. That's the last time we spoke about Autumn's mom on this panel, was when she told us that. And that's why when Hidden wanted to make a segment on her mom, it was like, yo, leave that old lady alone. She don't want no part of this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like that was the crazy part. Because you want to dig through the emails for what? What are you gonna find? What? Like, but she thinks she's a journalist. Go dig on a real case. Dig on a case that's still open, not one that's closed. Try that for size. Like I said, I can't imagine being almost 50 years old with a husband and children and being worried about what Gypsy's doing. Imagine being 50 years old with a husband and children and you worried about what Gypsy bought at Wally World. Like, get a life. Get something to do.
Not Wally World.
Right. Yeah, y'all worried about Gypsy going to Wally World and the makeup store. Get a hobby. I paint. Y'all can find something to do. Go learn to crochet or something. Well,
Oh, I'm fucking sweating to death, man. My boobs are stuck to my kneecaps. Do you hear me?
I hear ya.
It's so stagnant here. I mean, I guess down in the coast they're getting some rain from Bertha, but over
It's the
here
same way
it's
down here
hotter
in
than blue
Arizona.
blazes.
We're the same way here in Arizona. Prissy was complaining about it earlier. She said, "Why didn't you
You
tell me
guys
it
have
was hot?"
humidity? Because you guys just got like dry heat.
We got humidity, believe it or not.
Oh, fuck. Every time I've been to Phoenix, you ain't. But, hey,